Here we are! So, last time we did all of our pre-map prep. We ordered a meal, did the arena, blah 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 blah. We have quite a few people who I genuinely want to use, but definitely not enough deployment slots for it. So today, instead of doing Chapter 17, we're going to focus on some Emblem paralogues, because those are going to help us with, you know, boosting our levels, unlocking new emblem effects, just, you know, having a good time instead of the stress that is Chapter 17. I say the stress that is Chapter 17. It's stress in a good way. Like, I think it's one of the best chapters in the game. I genuinely think the other maps, like, while not being bad, are kind of all downhill from here. Aw, man. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, I really hope that it loops us together, because that was the whole reason why I was putting this off for so long. Can I skip this? Thank you. Alright. So yes, now the whole map is connected. We could go to Floraport, but let's not. How about we don't and say we did? So we have a few different paralogues we can do right now. Lynn's is base class level 19. That should be doable. I think this is Horns? No, advanced class level 7? Nah, fuck that noise. We're not doing that right now. Yeah, Lucina's is also base class level 19. This one is, I think, Ike's. Advanced class level 3, technically doable, but I remember what that map is like. And then whose is this? Violet's! Oh, right. Oh god, I don't like that map. Whose is this down here? Oh, the twins. Okay, so I think right now, let's try and do Lynn's and Lucina's and see how it goes. And then we can probably move into... Oh god, what was this one up here? Ike's? But, man. Okay. So Lucina's is the easiest in my opinion. It is, however, a low deployment map. So we are going to have far fewer options than we normally do.
What is this place, Lucina? I feel a magical power here.
This appears very similar to Arena Ferox. Most curious.
Ferox? That's a place from your world, right?
Yes. Ferox is a kingdom divided by east and west, with a militaristic Khan overseeing each. Every so many years,
Hello, Lamp. Welcome in.
To determine
How you
which
doing
Khan
today?
will rule them all. Arena Ferox is where I cross swords with my father.
He taught you swordsmanship, yes? It must have been an interesting, if fierce bout.
Yes, it was a hard fight. He had no idea who I was and held nothing back. He'd trained me well, but that fight was when I first saw just how strong my father really was. That must be precisely why this familiar place was chosen as a trial ground.
Trial ground? What does that mean?
We each feel the extraordinary power here. Tell me what it feels like deep down.
It's almost like I'm sensing your power, but also like you're far away.
Well then, draw your weapon. Fight me. If you pass the trial, our bond will grow stronger. With a stronger bond, you will be able to draw upon more of my power as an emblem.
I hope I can learn as much in this arena as you did.
That's good to hear. However, it's going to require more than hope for you to win this battle.
You're going to be surprised if you think I'm only bringing hope to this fight.
I sure hope I'm bringing more than hope to this fight. How am I doing? Pretty good. I woke up at a relatively decent time today, managed to shower and everything, so I'm ready for my travel later today. How are you doing, Lamp? I know we saw each other yesterday, basically, but I'm still going to ask. How are you doing? Ooh, money. More elf thunders. More tomahawks. She has a bow. Oh, okay. I'm cool. I'm fine. Everybody has... What do you mean? There's a fucking Thoron! Oh my god, I forgot. Okay. It's cool. It's fine. Just finishing up Animal Crossing, watching a friend play Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, fun game. I've never been able to finish it, but very fun game. Okay. Who still needs levels? I think these two are totally fine. Honestly, this might be the units that I take. They just picked the first 6, but these are all the ones who I would like to see getting more levels, like Louis and Chloe especially. I really want them to promote sooner rather than later. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the gimmick for every trial is, of course, you're going to be fighting the emblem, but you also do not get to use that emblem during the trial. So if you've become at all reliant on the emblem's effect for your characters, watch out! It's not good! You can put away this recover staff. Oh, thank you for the Hydra Redeem Gel. Yeah, my issue with playing Baldur's Gate 3 is never that, like, it was bad or anything, just it's so big and so, like, intensive to play through all the different side quests because, like, it's D&D combat, basically, but, you know, a little bit simpler in some ways. So it's so, any single encounter takes a decent amount of time. So it's such a big game filled with so many encounters and so many side quests where it's like I never get through the actual story because I get slowed down side questing and then oops, I've never finished the game. You're playing it with the same friend on a separate file and it's confusing, but it's fun. Yeah, I think it takes some getting used to in terms of the combat, especially if you're used to regular D&D, because there's a lot of changes that they had to make in order to make sure, like, it felt good for a video game as opposed to a tabletop game. And I think most of the changes were pretty solid. But it still definitely does take some getting used to, especially when, like, a lot of people in D&D, they forget to account for things like cover or high ground and stuff like that, while the the computer RPG does. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. But yeah, the computer RPG does. So even for people who are experienced with D&D combat, it can be a lot of, like, extra stuff to account for that they don't normally. Side quests are fun. What if you played it with someone? If we could somehow set aside, like, months of time to play through an entire Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, then yeah, I'd be down. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time scheduling time for that, though. Like, this would be something where, like, normally I'd ask my husband, but he's actually not a fan of CRPGs, which is computer RPGs. He just feels like it's too restricting for what he would actually want to do in terms of, like, dialogue options or approaches to encounters, and so he usually ends up being dissatisfied. We were playing Baldur's Gate 3 together on, like, our own files for a little bit, but then we ended up dropping it because, again, it was, like, it's so long with so many different side quests that we both ended up being like, oh, well, we need to set aside, like, 3 or 4 hours in order to have a good play session. And then, you know, whew, imagine having 3 or 4 hours to set aside for Baldur's Gate 3 when you could be setting it aside for tabletop instead. Oops. Okay, I need to focus. What is my weapon loadout? Liberation is better than basically anything I can use. Armor Slayer for armors. Worm Slayer for dragons. Not that it matters. Steel Lance good. Spear good. Iron Great Lance. Javelin, Steel Lance, Rider's Bane, Killer Lance, okay. Fire, Thunder, Wind. Do we have any Thunder tools? A single one that Ivy has. I think Anna's gonna borrow it this time around. Well, before I do that, I'll check. Hang on. Speed 13, speed 5, 4, 7. Obviously, this thing's gonna outspeed her with a Thunder. Okay, all of the regular units will not double Anna if she's using an Thunder Tome, so I think we are going to briefly swap the Thunder Tome onto Anna for this map. Anna is another one who I really want to hit level 10, not level 20, because then her effective level will match everyone else's when she promotes. Do I want to bring her Surge? I could, just as like a just in case, because it will be her best damage. Okay. I think we are equipped because Fogado has the longbow, radiant bow, silver bow, killer bow, all of that's good. Yunaka has her busted ass iron dagger. Okay, yep. I could, in theory, bring Seedle for this, for the dance. However, I don't really care about levels on him. I do care about levels on 3 of these people. Yunaka's fine, she's effectively at the promoted levels now, because she can't promote, we just keep watch of her levels as if it was like everybody else, where I promoted them at level 20, and now they've been reset back to level 1. Essentially, Yunaka has hit that point. She got to level 20, she was promoted, now she's back at level 1. So she's right where she should be, while these 3 are behind. Okay, alright. No, nothing more to do.
Don't hold back. Strengthen our bond. Fight with everything you've got.
We have 3 rings. With Ike and Corin, ideally this shouldn't be the end of the world. Like that each of the paralogue maps are maps from other games. It's fun. Oh yeah, I think that was one of the best things that they... Oh look, I forgot it makes a little heart. Cute! But yeah, I think that's one of the best decisions that they made with the paralogue maps, is if they're going to make them focused on the emblems, like making it maps from the other games is a great idea. For 1, it's good for the nostalgia, but just for 2, it's fun getting to see how they like put the maps into higher detail, cooler textures, how they adapt them with the engage mechanics. It's a good time. Okay, technically, I can feel free to pull an axe guy with Louie, and it's fine. Like, Louie will take damage. She's got 30 defense, so 10.
Your orders, please.
All right.
I will take more damage, but there's a decent chance they won't be able to hit Alir, so we're taking that.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Time to open up shop. Yanaka here.
Shall we?
Alright, I think that's a pretty solid opening move. Let's see how it goes. Nice dodge, Louie. I forgot you get doubled by literally everything here. That's on me. Good job, Alir. Right, they're moving now. Okay. Huh. Okay, as much as I would love to give this kill to Alir, that's not happening. And also, I shouldn't be giving kills to Alir. Okay, no, I will just have you stay here. Louis can get the food from this one, I think? Yeah.
Was that sufficient?
Yep, that's a Louis level.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I think for now the wave is we just kind of move people into these open spots. And we just see how it goes. Because they're gonna keep running towards us. Oh no, they're all running towards us. That's not good. That's horrendous, no good, very bad news. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, these are just regular lance armor, so at least we have that. Except that's general. Oh god, that's general. Oh. Alright, you have Thoron. You are deadly. Mystic types can hit through terrain. I see that hydrate. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. If I were to just throw Alir at you. Pain, but it succeeds. And then I could reposition away Alir out of this guy's range. This one, whoever kills the mage is going to have to stay there. God. Oh god. Is it possible to just smack you hard enough you die in one hit? Oh, it totally is! Let's go, Louis.
And So your tale ends.
Okay. So then now we just need to take care of you. I would love to give this to Chloe, but I just don't think she has the damage. And I can't reposition anymore. That's very bad. I fucked up. You have an 8% hit chance. Ooh. That might be the move. Because you certainly can't kill. Oh. My daughter can kill? Crazy. Well, I mean, my daughter needs food.
Thanks for the business.
I always just kind of assumed that she wouldn't be able to kill because, like, it's another mage. They should have enough resistance where even if they get doubled, they don't die, right? Wrong, I guess. Dragon Bane to increase the bond, because we do eventually want to get her tea time on Yunaka. That's very useful. I will move Alir here, so that'll give Louis a bit more damage. All right, we're ready. Ow. Oh no, you're moving in. Motherfucker. Alright, I have the movement to reach. If were I not promoted, I would not have the movement. And now Alir can one round. Oh my god. The strength drop, sorry, energy drop, plus the promotion bonuses has finally made Alir into a good unit. We did it, lads. We survived. Okay, so now the issue is we have 2 armored units. I think I'm gonna have to give one of these to Fagato, because he's the only other magic damage person that we have here. You could do 24 there. Yep, nothing. I need to give Chloe one of the flame lances that we got. I feel like she would really benefit from some magic damage. Okay, yeah, this is just going to Fagato and Anna. Magic should always be especially effective on mages. Wrong, they use magic, so they're good against it. Woohoo! She printed money for me. Since they are tuned to magic, they should be more sensitive to it, and therefore weak to excessive amounts of it hitting them in the face. Nope, they are resistant to it because they always work with it. Get your video game logic right. Alright, guess we're just gonna use his last vulnerary. Well, thank you for the stretch, Redeem. Whee! Let's go, Anna. That's right, she's so close. She's so close to her promotion. As are Louis and Chloe. However, we can start pulling you now. She will be using her bow. Because if I put Louis into her range, yeah, she cannot use her rapier on him if he's attacking from here. Haha, 0 damage. Oh my god, and he dodged that. Let's go, Louis. Okay. You don't kill. I don't think I want her to take that damage, is the issue. Or maybe I do, because if Lucina's going to be using the Parthia, she's going to be 2 range locked. So I can actually have, as long as we box her in on the turn that she runs at us, this is free? Question marks? I think this hits too hard. Yeah, it does hit too hard. Alright, you know what? Just do it, Chloe. If you get hit by 22%, it's your fault anyway. Thank you, Chloe. Okay, use your vulnerary, that's the last use. We're moving everybody up as far as we can. Because we want them in range, because she is more than likely going to move like here or here. I'm going to assume here, honestly, because that would put her further away from my guys over here. We'll see, though. Just to be safe, I am going to put Yunaka here, because then Louis' personal procs. 2 female allies are adjacent within 2 spaces. Yeah. Yunaka has 5 movements, so she should ideally be able to recover from, like, whatever positioning misstep this is. Yep. She moved exactly like I thought she would. Yeah, you'll note the Parthia has a bit of a crit range, by the way. Oh, and reinforcements! I forgot about the reinforcements! Of course, it's fucking reinforcements! Great! Wow, we love that. It's just regular archers and fighters, but that one has a killing edge. That one has a longbow. They both have longbows. Oh, God. Okay. All right. That's not good. When are there not reinforcements? Look, okay? They didn't pop up until she came out. I remember the stairs doing something in the original game, but they weren't triggered by pulling the boss like this. I think they just happened normally. Okay, the wave right now is we just smack her with a dagger. Get some poison stacks. Okay, I can't dance for 3 people in that spot where Yunaka is right now, but I can dance for 3. So it's either Chloe or Louis that get this kill. I'm inclined to go Chloe, honestly. At least on the first health bar here. It's either steal or killer. Let's go killer for the crit chance, I guess.
I can't go.
Alright, didn't need it. Alright, second health bar, engage. Doesn't take as much from the Elthunder as I thought she would. Oh, Anna! Anna! Girly!
Careless.
Okay, I know at any point in time I could kill with Fogato. So let's Goddess Dance and get the extra experience for Alir.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And let's time out for that. If she can't redeem herself, then yes, it's time out. Thank you for the expa. Alright, so we could try to get some free experience over this way. Yeah, she just kills with an Hellfire right there. Alternatively, Chloe could get her level 20 off of Lucina. I bet Anna, if I just put her in melee range where she physically cannot miss. She can't outspeed, but it's enough. So it's a guaranteed kill, basically no matter who I use, because I think at this point even Yunaka is enough. Oh, for sure. She's good against resistance or magic damage. Who would have thought? Yeah, I never considered Lucina myself to be a very resistant person, but alright. Okay, what is the best experience use? My daughter to be promoted or Chloe? Chloe needs it more. Chloe needs it more. Okay. I can kill with a longbow on the killing edge. Hell yeah.
What a pain.
7 experience. Nice, done. with the arena after this, we should be more than capable of getting her or Louis, one of them. Actually Anna, not Louis, a level. All right, go for it.
So strong.
Perfect.
You know what? I'll take the speed and the defense. Defense is rare on you.
Okay, easy map overall. We're a
lost.
little over leveled.
Your combat skills have grown admirably. Compared to when we first met, you've grown strong and become a formidable opponent.
Thank you. It is in no small part because of your
didn't
guidance,
like-
Lucina.
Such kind words. If I helped you at all, then I couldn't be happier. There's a lesson there, you know. What one person can achieve on their own is limited.
I agree. I couldn't have come this far by myself. Everything I've accomplished has been thanks to those who have fought beside me.
I'm relieved to hear that. I feel my friends close by even now. Their spirits live on in me.
Their spirits live on.
The power of my bonds with them helped us to change a hopeless future, the same as you are now with your own allies.
You're one of those allies, Lucina, aren't you?
Of course. I'll fight with you until the very last.
Then we can't lose. No matter what the world sends our way.
You're right. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
All right, so that's the main benefit from doing the Emblem paralogues. Your maximum bond goes from, I think it was just 10 originally, to all the way to 20, which means you get extra effects and new weapons and all sorts of goodies.
Excellent.
Well done. You're sure to carve out a bright, hope-filled future. I'll be with you all the way.
Definitely didn't use Hortensia again, but it's fine. No big deal. I would say I could use her on the next one we're doing, but you maybe don't want to bring your flyers to Lynn's map. I'm just saying. How good are these goodies? Depends on the emblem. Lucina's is actually pretty good. Because this game is kind of built around the idea of getting the backup attacks in when you have the chance. And so Lucina's ring enables anybody to become a backup attacker alongside getting some extra fancy skills. Let me show you. Alright, so here's all the stuff that we've seen previously. You know, sword proficiency, bow agility, dexterity. You'd get dual assist here, a 35% chance to be able to chain attack by moving, but only up to a 35% chance. Here, we get strong bond, you stay engaged one additional turn, which is great. Bow agility, dual support grants a bonus to avoid that increases with unit support level with adjacent allies. Great for someone like Alir who can support with literally everyone. Parallel falchion is just a solid weapon. Dual assist plus, if unit is able to chain attack, unit will do so when allies attack foes unit could reach by moving. Trigger percent 70%. That is more likely than not going to activate. That is a very solid skill. It's expensive, but it's great. Then of course this is unit's engage meter is shortened one step. So you could also get skills to stay engaged for an extra turn, going from 3 turns to 4, while also making it more frequent for you to pop your engage. So honestly, good skills on Lucina, I would say. It's not on its own going to break open the game, but they're very solid. I forgot if I drank water just now, so... thank you for the hydrate. For now, though, Lucina is going back on Marin because we love getting to chain attack with daggers.
Let's go.
Oh, and another hydrate. Alright, let's run around and grab all of our goodies. I think for between the emblem paralogues, I am not going to bother with the fishing. I guess I probably should for the bond fragments, huh? Like, this is the part of the game where you can really start unlocking some good builds, because we were doing Lynn's next, and she gets some really nice skills. Alacrity, speed taker, just a straight speed up skill as well. They're all very useful. Alas, people only have 2 slots that they can inherit skills from the emblem, so you can't have literally everything on someone. But I think 2 is still enough to make a huge difference. Come here, come here, come here. Anything good here?
Hey,
Steel ingots. Ooh, sturdy rod. Thank you.
thanks for shopping.
The ingots are fine. I can leave those.
Feel free to come again.
But the sturdy rod is great for our fishing. Alright. Have some grapes. And then we go to pet. Just a little guy. That's all you get. Just like with my own cat. I pet you for a little bit and then I'm done. That's not true. There have been times where I've spent literal hours with Morgana just hanging out with her. Spoiled that cat so much. She better appreciate it. Sami is a big guy. No, he's little. Like, he can't even keep up with us. You see that? Do you see that mark on the mini-map that's shaped like Sami's head? That's barely able to run? Sami's just a little guy. Yeah, it's just a baby. The legs don't fucking move. Morgana better appreciate it or I'll lightly jiggle her again. Yeah, the ultimate threat. Lightly shaking the cat. Oh, did I not throw things in the well last time? Oh, that's on me. Hang on. Let's figure out what we're throwing away. Fuck this steel blade. I don't need it. And this iron lance. And, we have a brave axe. I forgot about that. That's fun. And this iron bow. Nobody's gonna use it. And this other confection knife. And one of these old surge tomes. Sure. Down into the well. Okay, who's getting that brave axe? Well, I should figure out who I'm using for the next map first, which I'm not gonna be able to figure out until I see the deployment slots. So, never mind. But brave axe. Ooh. For those who don't know, brave weapons allow you to double on initiation, even if you wouldn't normally double. Ooh, Vander's cooking. I think he's pretty good at it.
Oh.
Alright, who am I eating lunch with? Let's go Ivy and Hortensia again, I guess? Croissant. Hot crepe, berry custard tart, apple beignets, and peach sorbet. He knows how to make a bunch of desserts? Is this for his grandchildren? Not grandchildren, because I think actually... he's not their grandfather. I think he's their uncle for Clan and Fram. Alright, well, he is skilled at the hot crepes, so let's go with that.
Now, do not expect too much of me.
No, I'm expecting a lot
This
of
dish
you.
is for the Divine Dragon. Failure would be inexcusable. I believe this will please you.
Oh.
Oh!
Tasteful hot crepe. So it's the exact opposite of what Jean made. All units gain strength, speed, defense, magic +1, but if you're older, you get the same thing.
Please, take the...
Which I think actually doesn't help me, because most of my army is considered younger, from what I checked last time. Yeah, Alir is younger. Louis is considered older. Chloe is younger. Anna's younger. Yunaka, were you younger too? No, Yunaka's considered older. Okay. Let's go, Queen. Legato is younger. Ivy's certainly older. Yup. Marin, you are considered younger. Cedal is older. Hortensia's younger. I think Rosado is younger? Yes. Gold Mary is also considered younger. Tamara must be older then? No, also young, just like her brother. Okay. I would have thought she'd be considered older as the older sibling. Panette's younger. Pandreo is older. Citrine, younger. Bonet, older. No, makes sense. Alcarist, younger for sure. Diamant, older. Zelkov, older. Ligetsu, older. Man, a lot of the men are older instead of younger. Of course, Fram is younger. Why am I doubting that? Same thing with Lapis. Yup. John. Yup. Vander, of course, is older. Alfred also counts as older as the older sibling. So I guess interesting. Tamara and Fogado must have a smaller age gap than the other royal siblings, is my guess. Neat. Love a good old man character. Yeah, Vander is a solid old man design. I think in terms of personality, he's kind of boring because he's one of your built-in retainers. And so he's just like, yep, I take my job seriously. I serve the divine dragon. Blah, blah, blah. Very boring stuff. But he's at least not offensive, so you know what? I'll take it. Alright, where's my girl? Let's get her to level 10.
I'm Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant.
I swear to a fair and honest challenge.
Sorry, Citrine, you're getting bodied. Mage battle!
I'm still so weak.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
One more. Doesn't matter who it is. She should level as long as she
Hi there.
wins.
You can call me Lady Anna.
I won't let this chance go to
Sorry,
waste.
Lapis, you're getting bodied.
I wasn't strong enough.
Ooh, O-code!
Have I got just the thing for you?
Wonderful level, Anna. Thank you for the hydrate, Redeem. Okay, so now... Chloe... We can put her into either Griffin Knight or Wyvern Knight. With her bad strength, I am honestly somewhat inclined to put her into Wyvern, but then we do miss out. We do miss out on staves for Chloe, and her magic is actually honestly good. She's leveled that magic a lot of times, so she wouldn't be a bad healer. It's the first Wednesday of the month and noon. Indeed it is! Is that significant? It's my little sibling's birthday today, but other than that, is that significant? Her best form in Wyvern Knight would absolutely be lances and swords, because axes are just too heavy for her. She'd only have a build of 7. Oh, that strength 17 looks so juicy. That looks so juicy. Tornado Siren Test Day. Oh, I forgot that that exists in some states. Her res would go down, so she wouldn't be as good against mages, but her defense would go up a fair bit. Not that she's all that good against normal melee units. I think she's such a mixed unit right now. Let's go ahead and use her in the class that will give her access to the mixed stats. Griffin Knight it is. I also really like how Griffin Knight looks on Chloe. It's such a pretty design. Like, look at that! Like, the metal bra thing is bleh, but at the same time, like, the sweater on her is just really pretty. Never had one hit where you live, but it's nice to know the sirens work. Oh yeah. It'd be really bad if they didn't work, honestly. Okay, so now the big question for Anna is Sage or Mage Knight? If I get her into Sage, she gets S-rank tomes. Does she benefit from using swords at all? Not really, but she does have extra movement and build if she goes Mage Knight. She has better magic if she goes into Sage. Better speed if she goes into Mage Knight, though. And honestly, the skill for Sage kind of sucks ass. If a unit initiates combat with a tome, grant attack equal to the number of adjacent allies with tomes. Like, you would think that would be easy to set up, but it's actually not, because I prefer to use my tomes as 2 range as opposed to 1 range. So there's very few ways to have another tome user adjacent to her when she's fighting a unit. I'm thinking. I feel like with Anna, my issue hasn't been her magic. I think it's been more of her speed. I might actually go Mage Knight with her. And if that's the case, we're not giving her axes because she doesn't have the build for them. I guess we could in theory go back to silly little girl with giant axe, but she doesn't have the build for it. We're giving her swords if she's using any swords. I think... An axe flyer though? No, that's a basic class. That's a basic class. Like, it looks like it'd be cool for her stats and stuff, but no. No, 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 no. I guess, like, if we're worried about her personal skill popping for money printing, Sage is better for luck, but meh. I'm giving her Byleth eventually. She'll have enough luck. Mage Knight. Look at that! The horse has a hat! Isn't it cute? What a cute horse. And of course, I think the outfits are really cute on Anna. Look at the puffy sleeves! It's adorable. Okay, now I guess I'll give this one last training to Louis so that we can guarantee he caps in the next map.
I'll show you how determined I can be.
I think he's getting bodied. No, never mind. Rosado can't damage him.
I've had enough.
Rosado's just fucking farming those crits though. Jesus Christ.
Did I win?
How did you get two 10% crits, Rosado? They have a support. Interesting. Alright, so with that done, we can see all of our supports that we have built up. The IVB rank.
Ivy, do you think maybe it's time we talked? Whatever you're feeling toward me, I'm prepared to listen. As allies, I'd like there not to be walls between us.
Very well. I am rather more comfortable around you now, so... I suppose it's time.
I'm glad to hear that. Can we start with why you seem to have such
Redeem.
anger toward me?
I love you.
Huh?
I love you, Divine One. My feelings began long before I met you. Understand, I do not mean romantically. I adore you as a worshipper adores a deity.
But you looked so upset when you were staring at me before.
My deity was standing before me, in the flesh. I was nervous.
Oh.
Do you understand now?
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Like you as well, Ivy.
Yes. May I be excused?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. And I'm sorry.
We'll speak again later, Divine One.
Whoa, a confession in the B rank. So yeah, surprise. There's been several hints of it before, but in case you didn't pick up on it, Ivy is not a worshiper of the Fell Dragon. She is a member of the faith that worships the Divine Dragon.
What's the matter, Louis? Can't take your eyes off me?
Indeed, Rosato. I find you positively enchanting.
Okay.
Wait, really?
In every movement and speech, you are a fountain of energy. To my eye, it is sublime.
I was teasing, but I love your honesty. I thought you were mainly interested in seeing people socialize, though. Is it the same thing to watch me without anyone else around?
It's not so different. Some people display boundless reserves of energy even when alone. When you spot a puppy gambling in the road, is it a lesser sight for having no playmate?
No, of course not.
I rest my case.
You're a fascinating guy, Louis. We never talked much before, but now I really want to get to know you.
And I you, Rosato. To that end, why don't you join me for tea? I could serve it in a very charming tea set.
Amazing. Let's go.
Alright, you know what? Like, Rosato just seems to be a-okay with Louis being weird as fuck. Alright. I'm curious to see where that goes. Why would you worship the evil dragon ever? In most places, it's because it's like where the evil dragon originates from or slumbers in, that kind of thing. So it is easier for people to worship it because it is right there, often influencing them in some way. Yup, freaks! That's everyone in this game.
Hey, you're Lapis, right? I've been looking all
Even
over
my
for
capitalist
you. I
gremlin
hear
daughter,
you're a
but that's
whiz
why I
at
love
making
her.
neat stuff out of whatever's lying around.
Yes. That's me.
Yes! I smell profit to be made. The name's Lady Anna. I'm a
Except
merchant
Anna,
who's
she's
just as
perfect.
good at cutting wood as cutting costs.
Oh, all right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna.
Aw, you don't have to be so formal. Lady Anna is fine. Bottom line, Lapis, we should be in business together.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You'll be in charge of supplying cute goods, and I'll drum up demand. Boom! We make a killing. I'm happy, you're happy, the customer's happy. Win, win, win. As labor, you'll get your share, of course. Come on, please. Oh, don't make a little girl cry.
Let's slow down a bit here. What sort of things would you want me to make?
Well, I'm from Wintertide Village, so something related to that would be nice.
I see. So you'd want something that reminds people of your hometown.
You're the ideas department. Once you have a product, I'll work my sales and marketing magic.
Sure. Okay.
What, you don't believe me? You think I can't close a sale just because I'm a little kid? I'll give you a guarantee. If I can't sell whatever you make, I'll give you 1 billion gold. It's a can't-lose proposition.
All right. I'll try to think of something to make.
I love how you can tell with how Lapis is written in that support where she's like, who the fuck is this kid? Like, surely she's just talking out of her ass. Or like, maybe not talking out of her ass, but like, surely she doesn't think she can actually do this, right? And I think it's funny. Because no, my girl Anna is
Hey, Yunaka.
capable.
I'm headed to a party right now. You want to come along?
Party? Why?
Ah, not feeling it, huh? You're always in such high spirits. I thought you'd be game. But hey, no worries. I'll see you when I have some other business. Take care.
He came at me so fast, I forgot to put my act on. I better fix this fast. He'll expose the real me if I don't. Hey, Fogato!
What's up?
Zappy! I was totally yanking your bowstring. I love raucous carousing in enclosed spaces.
You sure you're not forcing yourself?
Don't be ridiculous! Parties are fun! I love fun! Take me to the parties! Every single one. All of them!
Ah, so I had you pegged right. Good. Knew we'd get along. In that case, come on. Let's head to the party. Play hard or don't play at all, am I right?
Dang right!
I love raucous carousing in enclosed spaces. Yunako, you're so not normal. I love you. You're so stupid.
Ivy, do you remember much about my mother?
Of course. She was quite memorable.
Maybe you could tell me a little about her? What do you remember most?
My clearest memory is her smile. My mother hated all of Father's other women. Your mother especially. So she was badly mistreated by my mother and by all who sought her favor. Yet even through all of that, she never seemed to stop smiling.
Yeah.
By her charm and wits, she eventually won even my mother over. She turned her biggest enemy into a friend through sheer determination. It left a powerful impression on me. It made me realize how strong a parent can be for a child.
How strong?
Yes. It seems to me your mother fought those battles to carve out a niche for you.
For me?
Yes. She was the sort of person who shone a light on everyone who knew her. And you were the reason she shined so bright.
This was something I needed to hear. Thank you, Ivy.
You know, just two siblings bonding over their presumably dead family, including, you know, mothers, fathers alike. Love the writing for Ivy and Hortensia and their supports. And there's honestly a kick-ass line for Ivy coming up in chapter 17. I'm just not ready to deal with that today. It's spooky, it's scary. Okay, let's see. What else am I doing? I said I wasn't going to do the fishing. Oh, but I can use all the extra bonding, and I should do the strength training. Alir still needs it. Chapter 17, let's go. No! No, not chapter 17. It's scary, it's spooky. I still have other paralogues to do.
Very nice. What'll it be?
Thank you for the high redeem.
How hard do you want to go?
Let's do it. No, it's scary. It requires a lot of effort and brain power, and I have to drive later today. I can't spend all my brain power on Fire Emblem. I need to save it for driving.
You've got this. Looking good.
Oh, thanks, Sami, for saving me.
Perfect.
Drive? Yeah. I am driving
Looking
2
good.
hours to get to the city where my little sibling's graduation is taking place on Friday.
Perfect.
Because tonight is my little sibling's birthday. So we're doing dinner today, and then spending all day together tomorrow. And then Friday is going to be the graduation day, and I drive back home that day.
You've got this.
Yep. That's why I'm streaming so early today.
Perfect.
Because if I didn't, then I'd be getting there, what, at like 8 or something at best.
Looking good. Great job. I'm so proud.
My goal is to end stream at like 3 o'clock, which is part of the reason why I'm not doing chapter 17. I can't let myself go over time like I always do. I have to cut it off at 3 because my goal is to leave the house at 3:30, and then so I can get there at like 5:30-ish and have enough time to find parking and like just get everything all situated before the dinner reservation at 6. You know, considering how late I am for everything, I've been building in extra time. Like, it doesn't actually take 2 whole hours to drive there if I'm taking the toll roads. It's closer to like an hour 45. But you never know when there might be traffic. It's a Wednesday, so ideally there shouldn't be too much traffic, but you never know. So I budgeted in not only the extra 15 minutes in my estimate for my drive time, but also 30 minutes in my estimate for getting to the reservation spot.
Walking is a fine pursuit.
Thanks, Elkov. I do indeed enjoy walking. So technically it's like an extra 45 minutes for me to get to the dinner reservation at 6 if I leave at 3:30. But we'll see. Ideally, it goes exactly as I planned, and I arrive quite early, and I have some time to just like sit in the car and prepare myself for dinner with my family, because my family is high-strung, sometimes. For example, the sibling who we're going out to dinner for, since it's their birthday, she likes very specific foods. And if she's not in the mood for food, even if she does like it, then there's a high chance that she just won't eat it. And so, oh right, I get to change this. Let's go for risotto. I think a lot of their supports are fun. It's us, Louis, Fagato, Marin. Oh, the Marin one is really fun. Yeah, she's a picky eater, but she's also got anxiety. So like she gets really stressed if like she can't find something she wants to eat. Or sometimes what's happened is like, well, there was one time we went to a Korean place and she could barely find anything she wanted, but there was like a bowl of vegetables that she could eat instead of all the meat, because I was the one who chose the Korean place because we were only in the area for like a weekend, and it's like, I want Korean food, I can't find Korean food where I live. And so I forced everybody to go out for Korean with me. And there was a bowl of vegetables she could eat, and she was happy with that right up until my dad used the tongs that had touched the meat to touch the vegetables. And then like the whole thing was ruined for her, and she didn't want to eat anything. There was like maybe an appetizer that we could get that she wanted to eat, and that was it. And so like she ended up having to like get up and walk away from the table because like she was just freaking out. Not in terms of like the yelling, screaming way, but in terms of like she's having a horrible, awful, no good, very bad time and doesn't want to ruin the dinner for everyone else, so she just removed herself from the situation. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we have to be very careful with the places that we pick and like the scheduling on the timing, because people being rushed to get places can also get them to be anxious and stuff, or stressed out in terms of like my dad and my mom's case, or no, not my mom. My mom runs late like the rest of us. My dad though. My dad is very much like, we said we'd be here at this time, we need to leave now, like that kind of thing. So yes, I did everything I could to avoid any sort of stress going into this. I specifically had my sister pick a place to eat that she'd already been to and had food that she knows she would like. And then specifically, it wasn't just the one place. It's like, hey, take a look at the ones that you do know. Give me a list of the ones that you wouldn't mind eating at. I'll pick one so you don't have to make the final decision, because she also hates doing that. And then I'll be the one to let everybody else know, hey, this time, this place. So I cut down on any of the planning she had to do, or any of the planning the rest of my family had to do. I handled that part. And so now it should just be everybody shows up, we have a fun dinner. And if it's not that, well, I fucking tried. Happy birthday, my dear sibling, I tried. Before I forget, I think we unlocked a new support. Yes. Marin Citrine B.
Whoa! Will you look at that? An endangered Rhodian red swallow! Very rare indeed. Wait! Where are you flitting off to now, you gorgeous thing, you? Oh, what a beautiful creature. Is that an Elusian albatross? I didn't know they migrated through here. And where do you think you're going? Please, take me with you.
Marin, what are you doing?
Nothing. What, are you doing? Wait, were you watching me just now?
Yes.
Slipping into the lower range. Not even slipping, forcing herself into the lower range to try and look cool.
Clown I once saw perform.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't say. Actually, I'm going to be in a play. Yes, I am. Me, Marin.
A play? How wonderful.
Nothing fancy, just a small production. And you are exactly right. I am, in fact, playing a clown.
Ah, I called it. What an interesting role for you.
Isn't it, though? A real stretch from the calm, cool, everyday, cool me. I have to act. A lot. A real challenge, you know? You can't be this cool and then be a clown without digging deep.
When is your play? You must tell me so I can attend on opening night.
What now? I mean, that's a good question. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll have to check in my pockets. But I also heard a rumor it might get canceled. Not for sure, but probably. Definitely for sure.
Oh no! Please, if it's a matter of funding, you must let me help.
Nope, not a money thing. There were creative differences. Pfft, actors, so difficult.
Ah, well, those things always blow over. Let me know when they find a new date. I'll be there.
I will be sure to do that.
Marin can be your clown any day. Yeah, I love you, Marin. See, I love the rare critter thing in terms of like, oh my gosh, wow, that type of bird. I've never seen it before. Look, it's just a little guy burrowing in the ground. I love that because it's very me-coded. It's just that, like, specifically when they take the Marin loves rare animals, or, you know, just animal watching in general, and applies it to a Lear who's a part dragon, that's when it gets like, holy shit, how did they write this without going, this is so incredibly freaky? Which I guess is, again, kind of the point of this game. Everybody's a freak. They're a colorful cast of weirdos. But ooh, don't like the Alir Marin support. But I like Marin with everyone else. Alright, I did my push-ups, right? I ordered my food, I did my training. Oh, I have 6 fishing attempts? Nah, dude, nah. I'm not fishing. Freaks, with a capital F. Alright, enough of these. Okay, thank you. Alright, so with Lucina's paralogue done, I think next one we're gonna do is Lynn's, honestly. We should be a little over-leveled for this one as well, but honestly, Lynn is very scary from what I remember in terms of fighting her. I usually put it off anyway, because despite the fact that I love Lynn's skills, it is rough. It's real rough.
Ah, the breeze, the smell, so much like home. Home? Do you mean the world you're from? Yes. This place is just like the Sakay Plains. That's where I was born. I remember their beauty well. When I was young, those plains seemed to stretch forever. It truly is wonderful scenery. And the wind is so pleasant. It makes me happy to hear you say that, even if this is not my true homeland. We woke at dawn and tended to our cattle, caught game, and slept when the sun set. That was every day of my life growing up on the plains. But it didn't last forever. Can you tell me what happened? The Lorca tribe, my people, were attacked by vicious bandits. They killed so many of us. The bandits were cowardly. They poisoned our drinking water, then attacked in the chaos. That's terrible. Yes, but the Sakay Plains are our motherland and have always blessed us with their bounty. It is a place I love deeply, though it holds many painful memories. Enough mourning. The sense of this place is exciting me. Ready your sword. I'll show you the true skill of a Lorca tribe warrior. I can't wait. You won't beat me easily, though. I've overcome so many hardships in my life, and more will come, I'm sure. But our bond will grow stronger with this fight, as will my power. So whatever you do, don't hold back.
So, this map is technically a cheat. This is not a map in Fire Emblem 7. This is a map in Fire Emblem 6. For a completely different Sakay Plains tribe. But we're just gonna steal it for Lynn, because they didn't really have any notable Sakay Plains maps in Fire Emblem 7. Alright, so we don't get to use Lynn. She has the Manikati and she has the Killer Bow. She gets to use Astra Storms, up to a range of 10. Which means her range is not just this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Her range is this for Astra Storm. Don't bring a flyer if you want them to live. Unfortunately, a lot of my favorite units right now are flyers. So we're just gonna, yeah, Ivy, you can take a break. It's fine. Hortensia, you can take a break. Marin's fine, Fogato's fine, Anna's fine. Chloe, you can take a break. Razana, you can take a break. Tamara's back on the menu, as is Panette, as is Pandreo. Okay, I officially don't have enough people to fill my deployment slots like this. That's spooky. Nobody is actually ready to keep up. So you know what? I'll bring Hortensia solely for her 2 staff. She is not getting anywhere close to the enemy. She is just here to use some staves. So, Gold Mary, we need to find you a ring to use. Like the Zogma ring, yep. And Tamara, you can take Ike back. Louis was doing quite well with him, honestly. But you can take Ike back.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so we need to find something tanky for Louis. Nothing here. Speed, res, luck. Dorcas maybe? HP, strength, dex. Yeah, the hit helps. The HP is nice. What does Garrick do? HP, strength, dex as well. Strength, dex, defense. HP, luck, HP, luck. I might give him the Black Knight. Let's go with the Black Knight. And I think everybody else is fine for their rings. Nice Burger King, yeah. It's basically just for stats as opposed to whatever character it is. I decided instead of HP, because he has 43, I'd rather have him do a bit more damage, get a bit more bulk. Alright, my flyers will probably be fine sitting out a map. If this is for Hortensia, though, I'm going to put away the Thunder Tome. And what should I take as a tome? Not tome, a staff instead. Silence isn't going to help us. Obstruct probably isn't. Warp, I will think I want to save. Let's just take a Mend. We've been abusing my physics saves. They are quite low on HP. Or uses, that is. I only have the 1 L Thunder, so you're just gonna have to stick with the regular Thunder. Sorry, Pandreo. Okay, I think we're good to go for now. As you can see, longbow, longbow. These guys on the tents will stay there. They drop money, but they do have some decent stats because they're promoted units. A Bolganone is the strongest fire tone. Silver bow, longbow, silver bow. Don't bring your flyers to this map, okay? Just don't do it. You will note, by the way, that we have 3 starting points. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3. Fuck! Panette is a flyer too. I forgot I did that to her. But I don't have anybody else I can even throw this at. Uh-oh. We'll see how long this lasts. I have 2 flyers when I said don't bring any flyers. Somehow I ended up with like 5 flyers. 6 flyers. Oh god. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. We're fine. Instead of this sword... Ooh, definitely take the poleaxe. Do I get rid of the killer axe? I think I get rid of the killer axe. No, but she has a personal passive that increases her crit chance. I think I get rid of the silver sword. She can't use the brave axe. Never mind. It's an A rank axe and she only has B rank axes. So she can't use that. Can Rosado use that? Yes, Rosado can use the Brave Axe. Pennette. I think I might have her keep that silver sword then. The Hurricane Axe is kind of tempting for the few flyers that are on the map, like these Wyvern Riders. Pennette doesn't have good magic though, so actually that's not tempting at all. You have 5 magic. Too late, Axe Flyer Anna already neck deep in arrows. No, not my daughter! I just promoted her to Mage Knight, no! I need to grab her a vulnerary, by the way. You need a vulnerary too. Are there any better lances I can give you? No. You already have a spear. You don't need a silver lance. Okay. One thing I do need to do, though, is for Chloe, when you eventually get back on rotation... Ooh, I can trade, actually, the Rider's Bane to Louis. So for now, take the Flame Lance. Yeah, it slows her down quite a bit, but it is ranged, and it's magic damage. So Louis, for now, you can take... Where is it? The Rider's Bane. That should be good against all the cavalry units. Yunaka is fine. Fogado is fine. Marin is fine. Cedal is fine. Hortensia, her physic is gonna break, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, all of our strongest tomes are taken up, so she just has to use Tiramisu Storm. I don't think the Steel Blade is worth it. Well, actually, she doesn't get weighed down by the Steel Blade compared to the Silver Sword. Crazy. The hit is worse, so you know what? Hold on to it. Okay, I think that's all we can really do in terms of inventory. Is there any way I might want to change our starting positions? We've got one Horse Slayer up here. We've got one up here. I maybe don't want my flyers all in the same corner. I will move Hortensia down here, but who am I swapping out? Cedal, maybe? How many lances do we have up here? None. I will swap out either Tamara or Goldmary instead. Maybe let's go Tamara. Two dagger units over here. It's fine, probably. There are, like, no lance units on this map, except for these Wyvern Riders. Otherwise, everybody is all bows and magic, and then, of course, Lynn has a sword and a bow. So it doesn't really matter where I put Pennette. She's at a disadvantage due to being a flyer. Teehee. I'm probably gonna put Goldmary here so that way she can bait one of them in. 21 defense isn't that bad. And then we just go from there and hope that having a dancer makes this corner more manageable. Okay! Here we go! Wait, everybody does have rings, right? Cool.
Are you ready? Then come at me! Attack with everything you've got!
I can hear the voices of enemy forces in those tents. We should attack them, quickly.
Effective range jump scare. Alright, unfortunately there's nobody who can bait the archer over here safely. Teehee teehee.
Time to open up shop.
I think I'm just gonna have to have Anna do it with her 8 defense and her Elf Undertone. Because that is a longbow, so she's gonna have to poke back.
I'll do my best.
We can lure one of
Ready
these
for anything.
wyverns up here with Tamara. We will do just that.
Doozy.
And then Goldmary is already in luring range. Perfect. I think there's really not much I can do with positioning.
Shall we dance?
I guess you could chain guard. Yeah, sure, why not? Take a bit of damage, Seedle. This surely won't hit me in the ass. Alright, you have a silence. I do not want Hortensia getting silenced. So she's not going to move literally anywhere. You have a silver bow.
Whatever you need.
We're gonna Dragon Vein, drop the fog.
Anything for you.
And now these two can ideally engage with the horses and be fine.
To serve. Let's pray.
Alright, is this end turn? Yes, it is. Nice dodge, Anna. Good job, Marin.
You were a worthy opponent.
Okay, successfully lowered.
Beware!
Okay, how are you moving? Off to the right? I wonder if they're trying to hit us down here. Probably, almost certainly. Okay. So that means we need to clear out these two flyers in a timely manner. Silver Bow has the best hit, but Radiant Bow could kill in one hit. So let's go for that. Long. Thanks, Vigato. You're great.
Where to?
Oh my god, she can kill with Goldmary's help.
With perfect poise.
Goldmary cannot outspeed. Because the steel blade weighs her down enough to technically outspeed if it didn't stop her from doing that, while everything else weighs her down too much. Damn. Alright, Hortensia gets the kill.
Right.
Never mind, Hortensia does not get the kill. It goes to Goldmary. Or I can be silly with it. Never mind, you do no damage. I'll even put her here to bait the next one.
I could use a hot spring.
Okay. Easy enough so far. We still have these guys up to deal with. Okay, okay. Damn, Panette can't kill. Unless she crits.
I'll help.
Nope.
Alright, that's fine, I guess.
That's how a princess does it.
These two should have no issues. Now, in theory, speed 11. Oh, yeah. Anna outspeeds. So what we can just do here is kill off this regular archer with the leer.
This time, victory was mine.
And then Anna can run on in and finish it off. Nope, come on. Look at that.
A little product demo. Thank you.
I love my daughter. I love it when she explodes things. She's so cool. Alright, do I just have her drop more fog? That child is racking up bodies? Yes, that's the point! I made my daughter into a weapon of mass destruction! Just wait until I get her Excalibur, because I was lucky enough to pull a ring where the strongest wind tome deals 20% more damage when it's equipped. So as soon as I get my hands on an Excalibur tome, it's all over for these people. There is also a version of that ring that works with fire tomes and thunder tomes, but I don't remember which characters even are aligned with it, because it's only one bond ring that gets a skill like that. There is no overlap with any other characters. It's a unique skill for every single bond ring that has their skill. And I think it's 2 bond rings out of every emblem rings associated bond rings can have a skill attached to them. I think 3 if you're the 3 houses characters, because, you know, house leaders. But otherwise, everybody else doesn't have a special skill on their S rank, it's just stats. So there's no overlap with anybody who could give the same skill, it's just one character gives one skill and that's it. Alright, now to actually get Louis his level. Let's go! One shot, hit it! Yippee! Never mind, he needs one HP, 1 experience. Alright, Yunaka can just drop her fog and she's good. I probably should have moved everybody else first. That's on me. Oh no! I forgot about that. She's just taking a hit for free now. Nice dodge! Okay, we have more of them getting funneled up this way. Alas, he can't get his kill. It's 3 damage. You're fine, Marin. Never mind, she crits. It's funny, I forgot that I could just, like, walk up to the enemy and kill them at this point in the game. That's the other longbow down. You are a silver bow, so you will still hit people for a fair amount of damage if you can actually hit them. I have faith that you won't be able to hit Yunaka and Marin.
Cutting in.
That was a cinch.
Alright. Oh, Louis! Come on! That was a 75. Alright. Yeah, that's about what I expected for a Louis level. You can stay there, Pandreo. Okay, let's deal with this hell hole down here. You are the spear. So I think what we should be doing is trying to hit this guy with Hortensia and Goldmary. Ooh, I can position her here. Hit this guy. Perfect. And then from there, Hortensia should be able to finish if Gold Mary hits her chain attack.
Need help?
Perfect.
Looks like I win.
And now Fugato can just run on up and Radiant Bow. Yeah, Radiant Bow.
Right.
Talk about a good time.
Bow effective damage goes burr. Okay, and then now I think we can start moving up to rejoin everybody in the center. We could, in theory, have people start going across this way towards where Lynn is. That's scary. I don't want to do that. That's scary. You guys all have longbows? Yeah, you all have longbows. Motherfuckers. Okay. Alright, Tamara's probably getting broken, but it's fine. Have them go down here. There aren't any other flyers right now.
You're the best.
We'll move Fugato up so that way he is closer to them when we start pulling out the other archers. Alright, Louis, can you hit this time? Louis! This man. I cannot believe him. Twice in a row he's missed a 75. The second time it was a 77 and he missed it.
That was fun. Thanks.
Nice job, Marin. The audacity. Indeed! How dare he? I was trying to promote him this map. Alright, so you broke Fugato instead of Tamara. I don't know why you would have done that at the end of the turn. Sure, though. Anyways, cool. We will keep using the javelin because now she's gonna bait the next bow unit.
Okay, who's next?
Very nice level, Tamara. Excellently done. Hey, hiya, Papaya! How's it going? How was your Wednesday been? I got up at a decent time, which is rare for me. Alright, Louis. I know you're missing your spear attacks. Can you hit a Rider's Bane? You don't even kill. Oh my god. Okay, well, actually, there's no point in having Louis kill because he's already capped. Maybe I can get a Master Seal from the convoy, if I'm lucky. Not engage. If I use 11 sword? No, it's worse. Okay. Alright, well, this is fine. We can be a little silly with it with Pendreo.
I'll help.
Forgive us.
You got up just in time for your first meeting, Jack. What do you mean? There was a risk you were gonna miss it? Oh boy, money. Anyways, we can't actually visit these places, but I'm hoping that, like, just standing in front of them is gonna stop reinforcements when they eventually spawn. Meanwhile, Yunaka's gonna go here. Okay, and then because there are no archers that can hit Hortensia, she should be good there. We will keep moving our units up this way. Reconsolidate.
Thank you.
And alright, that's Terra taking down Tamario, sorry, taking down another bow user. I really wish I knew what the priority was for them using the staff after enemies kill themselves. Alright, she really shouldn't take too much from the longbow. Fogado, can you kill? No. Okay. Oh, but you might be able to kill down here. Not the longbow. Silver bow? You take a lot of damage, but we stop getting frozen, or is it fractured? Fractured. I would say that's worth it. You're on the clock right now, but basically the level of care you have for this job.
You know what? Fair enough. I too used to watch streams on my remote days.
In fact, those were some of the more enjoyable work days when I didn't have to worry about that. Alright, well, let's break our physic.
I owe you my life.
Rip. Okay, firstly, we'll move her up here, and then Seedle can dance. And then Gold Mary can move here, and then just for a little bit of extra movement, you can reposition him up here. Perfect. And everybody else is moving in range. Over here, I think it's as simple as throw Yunaka at the mage, genuinely. That is a 24% chance to hit. I trust her. Good job, Yunaka. Alright, that's basically every single person in the middle here taken out. I think the only thing we can do is start moving towards Lynn. Which is the scary part. I really don't want her Astro Storming me into oblivion. Can't stay because you're working to show, but sounds good. No worries. Just come by, say hi, and keep your streak going. Maybe we'll come back later. I will probably not be streaming later because I have places to be. I plan on stopping at 3 today, but hey, if you can stop in, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in now while you had the chance. Always nice to see you, Najoba. Man, she can't double. Man! Go ahead and poke it, Tamara. And then I guess, is there anybody here who would like the experience? Fugato definitely would. He's almost at a level. He'll take more damage in the trade. That's something I can afford. Not the best level. I love the speed, but it's not amazing.
That's better.
Okay, now we can just keep moving people around, so that way we are meeting up on the middle left side.
That's better.
Who's? Oh, yep, my whole group down here. This is ominous. Why hasn't she moved yet? I distinctly remember her going, time to mess everybody up. But she hasn't done it. Is it if like we have to get in range? I'm gonna be careful right now.
There we go. Okay, we have to cross the bridge or something.
I'm not going to just stand around. I'll have at them too.
All right. Hey, look at that effective range. Yikes me gikes, huh? Oh man, and you have a killing edge? Good god. The worst thing is that, like, she doesn't even have to move that far to Astra Storm. My preference is to always just try and pull her out as far as I can. Because, of course, the bosses in this game are throw as many units at them as possible. And where she is very bad in terms of getting to do that. Lynn starts in such a far away corner that you can barely get anybody across the bridge in time to fight her, especially with the tent right there. It's bad. So I'm going to try and pull her into a position where it's easier to fight her. Slowly, one Astra Storm at a time.
Wonderful.
I also feel like there's some condition I have to do with the tent in order to stop them from spawning reinforcements, but I don't remember what it is. You get out of range, because everybody else only takes 10. Ah, great. She went that way instead. Okay. There's the reinforcements. Okay, I guess it's whenever Lynn does her Astra Storm, if you haven't taken out the person in front of it, they will spawn more. Good to know. Silver bow, silver sword, silver bow. You also have the killing edge, elf fire, longbow. Silver bow, silver sword, longbow, elf fire, longbow. Okay. Alright, now Lynn is forced to try and move towards us because it takes like a turn or two for the Astra Storm to come back. Who can hit you right now? That's the longbow. Okay, Louis is safe from any mages right now, so I think we can just... He was getting poked? Yeah. Spear goes back on. If they want to fight you, that's fine, I think. We'll move you out of their engage range. Keep running over to the side. Everybody go. Okay, go here so Cedal can dance.
Kind of you.
Slowly moving everybody across. I don't think there's anything we need to do right now in terms of popping any engages, but we'll see. How does Marin fare up against the longbow and the other bow user? Nice dodge!
That's how a knight does it.
Speed, luck, okay, would've loved some strength, but hobble is great. That's basically just a thing where I think if you initiate, you can drop their movement by 2 or 3. Okay, did she get Astra Storm back already? Oh, she did! She really did! Oh, I forgot it's every other fucking turn. Oh my god. Well, Panette lives that. That's crazy. Hortensia doesn't, though. Anna lives that. Lynn lives that. Luckily, they're so true to Lynn's actual strength growth in FE7 that she doesn't have the strength to make a huge use of Astra Storm. So the only one who gets hit by it the most is Panette, which is honestly really useful. Okay, bad news bears though. The mages are in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't funnel them anymore because that 10 is guaranteed damage.
Is this a plop Lynn and Marin down with a fog cloud and call it a day situation? It genuinely might be. Because the mages will hit through the fog. But also... Did I say Lynn and Marin? Yunaka and Marin. They can take a magic hit or two. Okay, I am going to move Panette all the way back up here. If Lynn doesn't prioritize the flyer all the way down here and move up as a consequence, I don't know what this game's AI is programmed around. I genuinely don't. Yeah, Louis needs to run. He will get outsped by the mages. No two ways about that. I think we Dragon Vein and pray. Silver Dagger should stay on for any indulged chain attacks. I want that longbow gone. But at the same time, I don't know if it's worth... I think we should just have them sit here. It has a 12% hit rate. Well, fuck it. Just get the 3% hit, Pandreo. Nah.
There.
Alright. You will also put on your El Thunder, so that way you're not a target for the longbow folks. Oh, you know what? Lynn might prioritize Alir, because Alir is the Lord. That could be something as well. We'll find out.
I won't be holding back.
She did go for the flyer. Okay. Nice dodge. I have no business dodging a 57%, but I'll fucking take it.
Oh, the fog is helping him. Okay.
You're pretty tough,
You chose the wrong person to poke. Get nuked.
You were a worthy opponent.
Nice job, Anna. We love her dodging that silence. That's so good for us. Okay, staff, mend, Panette's back up to full.
He saved me.
I might have to keep Seedall up here to make sure these two don't get shot out of the sky by Lynn and her movement in the future. We'll find out. Okay, you are only a silver sword. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good line. That's a good line. Okay. I have a plan.
No problem.
What is the best version of this plan? Probably Anna. You will hit that, which is bad. So I should probably attack you from melee, shouldn't I? It's probably not what I want to do, because my only melee option... I need to save Yunaka, is the thing. Because she can use Corin's 3-range move in order to not only freeze Lynn in place, but also this guy, and just keep them there. She will take damage from like the longbow or the bogeyman here. Cannot be moved by skills, smash weapons. Oh, cool. Okay. And then my plan is I can dance with a leer. So you don't kill that guy with the silver dagger. 11 sword isn't much better either. Okay, I think I just take the guaranteed kill, even if it will be damage on Anna.
Cutting in.
Nice job, Anna! Dodging a 73. That's my daughter. And she printed money for me too. Let's go. Okay. Now we need somebody who can take down this sword unit. Between Louis and Marin, that's possible. Not Marin, between Fogado and Louis, that should be possible. 77% hit rate there versus 98. They have the damage. Yeah, they have the damage. Okay.
I'll help.
Okay, longbow. You just need to hit a 77. Thank you. Alright, there's nothing that anybody can do from this spot here that's useful for fighting the enemies, I think. So I'm gonna move Marin in aggressively, which is potentially a horrible mistake, but we're doing it anyway. 26 damage, oh god. 17 minus 14. Marin takes nothing from the longbow, basically. She lives even on 7 HP. That's worth it. Taking out the bogeyman, that's worth it. Ow!
That's how
just casually getting a meteor dropped on us. Okay, now we engage with Yunaka, and we torrential roar here, which actually looks like it takes out a mage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, and now the longbow can't even move. That's wonderful, actually. That's half of Lynn's HP there. Perfect. Okay, Pandreo, you can finish off the fighter there. I don't think there's anybody else in range who can. No, no. Okay. That looked effective? It was! And that's the best part!
Cutting in.
May all find salvation.
Okay. And now for my special trick. To move everyone closer.
Let the lesson begin.
Alright, they can all move again. Okay, not what I wanted to see, Alir, but thank you for being tanky. I appreciate it. Ooh, just barely not a kill. That's such a shame. Hi, Randomist. Welcome in. How's it going? Pretty good right now. Fogado. Can take out the longbow from here. Fuck it, do it. We're doing some paralogues today instead of chapter 17 because I'm scared of chapter 17. And the first paralogue was Lucina's. It was a pretty small map, pretty short map, solid all around. This map is going better. It was a bigger map, but there weren't as many enemies as there could be. And Lynn, we figured out a way to keep her on the back foot for this turn. Next turn, she'll have her Astra Storm again. So we'll have to kill her before she kills our flyers. Alright. Marin, this would be a great time to proc that skill of yours. Darn it. Okay. Alright, unfortunately, because of the water in the way, nobody can actually reach Lynn to finish off the HP bar this round. That's fine. Oh, you don't need to trade. Just wait. She is on a bridge, which cuts off some avenues of hitting her, but it's probably fine. I need to keep these three up here because I'm worried about Lynn hitting them with Astra Storm. So I'm gonna move them off to the left.
Oh, nice!
And let's hope that's out of range. That's out of range, baby! Okay, my flyers are safe. Now, everybody here in Astra Storm range will live except for Marin. Marin cannot take that hit this turn. Okay, it'd be great if I could get rid of one of her clones, but that's just not happening. Who do I want to get the experience? Yes, Anna now has a horsey. Hang on, hang on. Can I zoom in on her? Can you see the hat on the horse? She's a mage knight, and so the horse also has a magic hat. She's the cutest. Alright, back to fighting, back to fighting. Yunaka's almost out of level. Marin is fine, she's at level 5. Anna is not a backup unit, neither is Yunaka. Okay, let's get Tamara in there because she is a backup unit. And as much as I want her to finish this off, oh my god, her hit rate is ass. Huh? Right, speed of 30, avoid a 68. Oh dear. Oh no. We need to break through her clones real quick to get more people in here. Thank you.
You have my respect.
Okay, so now anybody with like a Thunder Tome can get in here and finish off the HP bar, which I think is gonna have to be the wave.
I'll help! It must be faster.
Way to get it!
Okay, 1 HP bar down, second one to go. Now because she's on her bow, she has a weakness where she can't attack back. Do I just give it to Anna to chunk her? Because she's not gonna double. Here, I think we do this for the poison tick as well. There we go, that's a Yunaka level. Ooh, I love that. Strength of 20. Now, the speed would have been great, but strength of 20! Yunaka is so good. At least for me, on hard mode. Alright, I think for everybody here, it's probably fine to just instruct for the extra bond. And then now you get into melee. Alright, if the chain attack hits, this ends. If not, there we go.
You're very good.
And that's a level for my daughter. Would have loved some magic, but you know what? I will take the speed. Okay, another paralogue down.
Wow, you beat me soundly. You're very strong.
And you were as skilled as I expected. Very powerful, too. I wonder if I could be like you. If I grew up on the plains, I mean.
Perhaps. I learned to fight out here, but I learned more when I met Eliwood and Hector. We traveled long and far together. Sometimes we compete with one another, just like this. They helped me to learn of justice and courage, and they gave me the strength to trust others. And that strength has made me who I am today.
When I woke, I had no memories and no one I felt I could rely on. But now I have so many friends around me to teach me about the world and about myself. I hope that at the end of my journey, I'll be as strong as them. And you.
The VA is familiar sounding.
Become much stronger.
Yes,
I'm sure
Lynn's
of it.
VA is
Of
Wendy
course, I'll
Lee.
help too.
You probably recognize her
Lynn.
as, oh god, what's her face from Atelier Aisha? The gay one, the really gay one, the redheaded gay one, you know? Not an M, no. Bomb girl, minor girl. Yeah, I recognized her immediately the second I heard her voice. Wendy Lee has a very distinct voice. Sometimes her line reads are not my favorite. I will admit that. I also sometimes don't like the voice direction they go with certain characters. Like, I feel like Lynn would benefit from being less, I'm up here, and more, I don't know, down to earth, because that's the type of character that she is. Like, I don't know, the way she reads a lot of Lynn's lines just don't sit right with me, but that's just because I'm very picky. Lynn is one of my favorite characters of all time, so, like, I want perfection for her. Regina! That's who it was. Okay, thank you. Totally forgot her name. She didn't really stand out for me in Atelier Aisha. Not to mention I was pretty disappointed with her ending. You know, other than being gay, that was a treat. She was cursed with a compet ending. Your turn with food. We made it through, Lynn! We did it! I almost forgot to grab the animals, though. Gimme. How'd the map go? Yeah, we made it through, Lynn. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, other than like, oh god, Hortensia will die if she gets hit by Astrostorm. Panette would live, surprisingly. I think she just has a high enough defense, and Lynn had a low enough strength where it wasn't an instant kill. So we used Panette to bait one out, and then Hortensia healed her, and I moved both of them out of range with Cedal, while everybody else collapsed on Lynn. At least Regina wasn't cursed as hard as SD. You're so right. Oh my god. I hate that that's the one joke that they have for her, that she's just forever single and that she's aging and blah 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 blah. Like, SD is so pretty in Atelier Metaru. Like, what do you mean she's supposed to be unattractive? Cheap. Alright, I will get the unique dialogue from Lynn.
Well done!
Let's get to training 5 to be a match. Alright. Away we go. I think we can probably fit in one more paralogue? Because now the paralogues are going to get a lot longer. So we should probably be able to do one more. Now, whose it's going to be... I think it's probably going to be Ike's, because his is recommended level... advanced level 3. I know the twins was like level 8 or something, and that's a big map from what I remember, so I don't want to do that for sure. Corin's, I think, is also going to be too difficult because there's a special gimmick to that map, which is rough. Calling SD unattractive is blatant slander. It is. Too dedicated to her job or whatever bullshit. No, that's just a cool-ass woman who is going around being an informant, spy, sometimes low-key assassin. It's okay, SD. I see your appeal. Granted, I think she's pretty popular, all things considered, so, like, clearly it's not just that, like, oh, haha, nobody sees the appeal. They're making it as bait for people to latch onto her and fall in love with her. Obviously, it's just, ooh.
Oh, they do you so dirty. Alright, what do I get? Steel axe, steel hand art, biting blade, treat, Elfire, novice book, tiramisu storm. Hey, the extra Elfire, very nice with like my 40 mages. Let's see here. Who's cooking today? Zelkov? Are you good at cooking? For some reason. Well, I mean, like, he talks weird, but like, that shouldn't impact his taste in food, should it? He should be normal beyond that. A giant chocolate bar sword? Yeah. If the joke weapons had stronger base might, you know I'd be using them. Otherwise, I just kind of keep them around just in case. Maybe he's okay? He doesn't strike me as the type who's secretly a prodigy, but I would hope he's okay. I'll take a risk on Zelkov. And then just a quick pet. Alright, that's done. Okay, let's go face our destiny.
What shall I prepare for you?
Oh, let's keep eating food with Ivy and Hortensia, because I like their support chain. Okay, he makes food at least one of them likes. Meat-filled potato roll, mashed potato stew, salmon potato gratin, soda bread, blood sausage. Okay, so clearly I shouldn't be eating with Hortensia because she doesn't like savory stuff. Okay, if it's not Hortensia, then, you know what? I don't know anything about Kagetsu. Do you like this kind of food? You're neutral on it. Okay, good enough. We're taking the salmon potato gratin. And we'll put a rare fish in it.
Cooking is a worthwhile pursuit. A little secret ingredient.
That sounds like a good voice line.
Made with artistic passion.
This is one of my favorites.
Culinary delights are upon us.
Trendy salmon potato gratin, and if younger, also gains strength, speed, mad res. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. It's not a defense boost, but I'll take it.
I have undertaken a
I will take an A rank. You know what? I don't know why I was so scared. I think it's because, you know, I see the character with all the belts and straps and it's like, you must not be able to cook. You're too edgy for that. But you know, never mind. I was proven wrong. Let's go.
Hi, Morgana. She's in my lap again. She wants attention.
Alright, for the next map, we still have to do our push-ups. I know you guys are probably tired of this, but that +2 strength is necessary.
So, very nice. What'll it be? How hard do you want to go?
One day I'll get a perfect score on the basic one.
Looking good. Perfect.
Luckily, I can do this one-handed, and that way I can pet the cat.
Looking good. Perfect. You've got this. Looking good. Perfect. Looking good. Perfect. Looking good. Perfect. Looking good. Nice.
No! I was so close! I was so close. God damn it.
I'm so proud.
I had that perfect record
Let's
going.
do this again sometime.
Not my perfect combo. No! Okay, alright, it's fine. Alright, let's check out... Oh, we have exactly one subordinates with Gold Mary. Is this the infamous one?
Was the meal to your
Oh my god,
satisfaction,
okay,
Divine?
alright. I present this to you all with no comment. Enjoy.
Oh, yes, it was delicious. Thanks so much. Could you look me in the eyes, please? Sure. Perfect. Keep on looking right at me. You have such an intense gaze. Tell me what you're feeling in this moment.
Nothing much, really.
Have I stirred your heart so little? Let me ask you again. I'll whisper in your ear this time. Has your lunch with me today brought you any feelings of contentment?
Oh, very much so.
I knew it. I'm so glad. Tell me more about these feelings.
Well, I'm so content I couldn't eat another bite. I'd be really curious to learn your recipe.
My recipe. Not exactly what I had in mind, but if that's really what you want, I'll teach you.
Yep! Freaks! So yeah, we don't know much about Goldberry. She's loyal to Hortensia, yes. She makes a funny pair with Rosado, yes. A lot of her character is like, hee, I'm so perfect at being a wonderful woman. I'm gonna make everyone fall in love with me, tee. That kind of character. And that was her trying to pull that shit on Alir and just not having it work because Alir is the only normal person in the entire Somniel. And that's saying something.
Hey there, Divine One.
Hortensia, get your retainer. Aha! Yep. That was a conversation like that is almost enough when I first got her to make me go, what if I stop using her? A lot of her other supports are funnier, if for different reasons, or more fun with other characters. I don't actually remember how the rest of her support with Alir goes. Maybe I just didn't see the rest. I love her conversation with Soren because Soren just breaks her. You're hyperfixated when the DLC came out. Okay, what do you mean by breaks her? Like, is it just that he gets her to be frustrated and give up on him because he's that gay? Honestly, yeah, that sounds like Soren. Now that you mention it, Alir really is the only normal person in this, or at least close enough to it. Exactly, that's the joke. Everybody else is just a weird cast of freaks, and Alir has been asleep for 1,000 years and just woke up and has no personality quotation marks compared to them, so they're the straight man to everybody else being weirdos. You know, one of the three houses rings could be nice for the skills. Let's go! Alright, we got one of the special skill rings for the three houses rings. We have Edelgards. I want to say that's a damage boost. Nope, not manage items. Emblem, rings, Louis. If unit initiates combat, freezes foe, the trigger percent is equal to the total damage dealt. So you want to throw this on somebody who hits hard, sorry. Because if you do, then you have a chance of just locking up an enemy's movement. Anna isn't normal. She's a 12-year-old who's running a business empire. She knows words like supply chain distribution and stuff like that. That's not normal. Soren keeps giving her critiques and she actually starts taking them and questions what he did to her. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Goldmary's thing is that she thinks she's perfect, by the way. So Soren being like, no, a 0 out of 10. That's funny. I like that. Also, Anna comes from a long line of women who, when they have children, they all end up like the other Annas. They're the Nurse Joys of Fire Emblem. It doesn't matter what kind of man they marry, they will look like an Anna and be named Anna if they're a woman. So that alone makes Anna not normal. Alright, so if you were at all confused as to what we're doing with Louis, he's going into general. There is nothing, no class in this game that actually like benefits him. As a sword master, he gets to 15 speed. Are you kidding me? This man has no speed. He would never be doubling anything. He would be getting doubled constantly though. And if he's not in a class with a high enough defense, that's going to be a really bad time. So the thing that we're doing is giving him general, because it just works on all of his strengths and makes him even better at it. Alas, he doesn't get movement boost. I forgot about that. Rip, rip, rip. But hey, you know, look at that 25 strength and that 30 defense. We love to see it. It's Louis, but more Louis. Oh, I guess he could be a paladin. Hello, Sui! Welcome in! Thank you for the 27 months. That's a year and a quarter? Yeah, a year and a quarter. Much appreciated, my dude. How are you doing today, Sui? Forget you get swapped just by being a general. That's good. Louis, but with some green now. Exactly. He and Chloe have a little bit of green already in their color palette. That's like their thing to show that they are Salene's retainers, is they have that same green between them. But it's not the same green that's on Salene, for some reason. Carefully checking the time. It's 1:35. Okay, yeah, that's time for one more paralogue. Alright, we've ordered food, we did our push-ups. Let's go ahead and just get the extra supports. They should be quick. You know, it's gonna be even quicker if I'm not running around. Okay. Orchard. And then this one is actually up here. Alright, just one more support.
Ah, Rosado. This was always meant to be our fate.
I know. This had to happen. The last thing I want to do is fight a friend, but our destiny is inescapable.
Agreed. We have no choice but to battle it out, here and now. Fair and square. Let's do this!
Cool versus cute!
The superior style wins!
You're a devoted student of cool, while I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of cute.
A twist of fate brought us together. And now it's up to us to decide which force is stronger.
They're so silly.
Here's what we're going to do. You find the cutest object you can. I find the coolest object I can. Then, the big reveal. We show these objects to one another. And whoever's heart is most captivated, loses.
You're on. I'm gonna bring something so cute your heart will explode.
Do your worst. Whatever incredibly cool object I bring, it's going to blow your mind.
With that out of the way, let the captivation competition commence.
I never know if it's on purpose, but I swear you can hear there's like a little laugh in Marin's voice actor's voice. You can tell they had so much fucking fun with recording those lines. I think normally I'm on Team Cute, but if it's Marin involved, hi, Team Cool. What? Changing my opinion for a beautiful woman? Me? No. Why would I ever do that? What? Aw, come on.
Well, hey there.
I do want to double check, by the way. Oh, you do have killing edges and an extra 11 sword. And a killer axe. You don't have extra L Thunders. I was hoping you did. Okay.
Take care.
Insert that one meme here. Which meme? There's plenty of them that apply. Ooh, we can get more physics. I will just buy one to replace the one that I broke with Hortensia. Ooh, and an extra fracture because I know that one's almost broken too.
I thank you.
Alright, for now we shouldn't need too many more Master Seals or Second Seals. I always have a stockpile. But I think we're good for now. My opinion is what a pretty woman wants it to be one. Yes, uh-huh. That is a good meme for me. Alright, we are good to go since we're not going fishing. We're just... Oh wait, I forgot to transform some items. Never mind, hang on. What can I throw into the well today? Take an iron sword. And, take steel axe. Steel axe is might 13, weight 12, hit 65. Might 11, weight 11, hit 80. The volley chop might be worth keeping around, actually. Take an old fire tome. Take an extra Tyranny Storm. And, this steel hand dart. There we go. Have fun. Now for real, we're ready to go. Wait, bond conversations, I forgot. Hang on, I checked my supports but not my bonds.
Gotta say, Corin, I get a little starry-eyed hanging around with you.
Oh? You seem to be keeping your composure well enough, but I'm flattered nonetheless.
A little starry-eyed, Yunaka. Whoa. Gay rights. Like I'm surprised. Whose is this? That's Corin's, and that needs everybody to be level 7. No, thank you. I think that means Ike's must be this one. Okay, this is gonna be a bit more difficult. Get it? Because stars and she has a star. No, Yunaka has the stars, not Corin. So why would Yunaka be getting starry-eyed around Corin instead of vice versa?
Where are we?
Gebel Castle. At least that's what it looks like.
Someplace you've been?
Yeah. It's near the border between the nations of Crimea and Gallia. Interesting that this place is where we'll have our trial.
Trial?
We were pursued here by forces from the Kingdom of Dayan. They laid siege, trapping
We
us.
like
Our
Ike!
escape was
We
cut
like
off.
Ike!
The strength of their forces was overwhelming. My father had died, and I'd taken up his role as leader of the Grail Mercenaries. And this is where I met my first great trial.
That sounds rough. What did you do?
I fought to protect my sister and the Grail Mercenaries. If you found yourself in the same situation, what would you do?
I'd like to think I would also fight. I don't want anyone I care about to be harmed.
And I believe you would fight well. So show me how you would defend those near to you. No words now, only deeds.
A trial? You want me to fight you?
If you win this fight, our bond will become even stronger.
Understood. I won't lose.
That's the
hang
spirit.
on, I'm getting a phone call.
Now, let's begin.
Oops! Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Apologies. The music is there. Yup. Okay, I should really stop using Marin for now, actually. Chloe gets to join us for a little bit. Marin's already at level 5. Ivy's almost at level 5. I can't be using them. I'm trying to debate who to bring with me right now. That's why I took out Gold Mary, because she's level 3. And I put on Panette, who's level 1. It's also why I'm keeping Hortensia. I would like to bring Tamara. However... Thought I had a phone call or something. Yes, it was just a brief phone call. They were making... It was the financial advisor my husband and I spoke to the other day. He was just calling to make sure that I got all the documents that we needed for everything that we're going through with. And yes, I did. I just haven't signed them yet because I was moving money from my accounts first to make sure that we could get everything funded and everything. But I'll probably just take care of signing that after stream today. So we're good. Nothing to worry about. Emblem rings. If I'm not bringing Marin, who should I bring instead? Nobody else has knives for the poison chip. So... Chloe can survive without +2 build, right? Probably. I'll give it to Chloe. Interesting. Lynn isn't on someone.
Lucina,
I forgot about
ready.
that.
Oh.
Who should get Speed Taker this map? Ooh. Out of the people I'm bringing, I think Panette with Speed would go crazy.
Lynn, let's go.
Okay. Now, if we look at the actual map itself, this is exactly like the map in, as it was in Path of Radiance. We've got all of these different choke points we can use, except
big things we can change. There are destroyable walls. So we can create extra holes for people to come through if we want, or we can just let them get funneled. Aw, darn. Okay, I thought there was a unit that was meant to be an Ilyana XP. Yes! Look! This mage is meant to be an Ilyana XP because Ilyana starts as a Thunder Mage in Path of Radiance and she doesn't have an El Thunder Tome. But I distinctly remember, doesn't Ilyana come around on this side of the map when you go to recruit her? Hee hee, tee hee. I love that. I love my little references. I forgot she was on this map until she attacked Ike. Yeah, it's pretty easy to forget her, especially because she has an ability that makes it so that she's less likely to be attacked. Like, her whole thing is that she just kind of blends in. Okay, I don't think there's too much to be afraid of here. I mean, the El Thunder is definitely gonna hurt. 1-3 range is definitely gonna hurt. Ike himself is, of course, scary. Look at that defense! Look at that damage! I do also think it's fun that they gave Ike a hammer, because for those who don't know, in Path of Radiance, the Ragnell is actually the, like, sacred weapon thing that Ike uses in the later half of the game, but there's a very big boss fight in Path of Radiance where if you don't have a hammer, you could get potentially screwed out of winning the fight. So it's very common to give Ike a hammer. I just think that's neat. It might not actually be in Path of Radiance. It might be in Radiant Dawn. I can't quite remember. Alright, I have 3 flyers. There are like 2 or 3 bow units on the map. It shouldn't be that bad. Steel bow and steel bow. Okay. Not the end of the world. Louis will melt to any mages that touch him. Well, he's not getting doubled by the El Thunder at least, so he can take 1 hit from a mage. And that's it. I want this side. Ideally, I can bait this bow unit on the first turn, and then from there we can just have Panette kill all the axe users. Oh, wait, do I have a hammer? Hang on. Panette. I do have a hammer. There are plenty of horse units on this map, right? 2 down here. Actually, that's it. That's the only 2 as of now. So I think I actually want to bring my hammer instead of my poleaxe this map. Swap. Hammer. And Chloe has a flame lance, so she can hit people from range with magic if needed. It slows her down compared to the javelin, but it's magic damage. Ooh, Hortensia, I need to give you something extra. Probably not a thunder. I could give her an Elfire instead of the Tirami Storm. It's only a 1 speed drop. Okay, so now... Obstruct isn't that useful on its own. I've made it work for me before. Silence could be useful for the couple mages that we have. Oh, you're on your way out. Sounds good. Bye, Jel. Thank you for hanging out while you had the chance. And also thank you for the hijack redeem. Good luck with your stream today. think she's gonna take the silent staff from her sister today. Ooh, and then Chloe, I can actually, I'll put away a vulnerary, and then... you can take a mend as well. I think everybody else is good to go on healing items. Okay. We're gonna save. Oops, scrolled up too far. And I think it's time to begin.
Give me your best.
I'll try, Ike. Steel lance. Oh, you have a spear. Okay.
This isn't so bad.
Okay, who do I want to bait out the archer on this side? I didn't think about that.
Shall we?
Because anybody who does is also going to have to contend with a spear from you.
Uh-oh. Let's go!
Okay, this might just be a fog cloud situation. Gonna be so real with you.
Let's go!
Alright, so it's you who's gonna be approaching from down here.
I've got
I think I can trust Alir. I know Great Knights count as armor units, right? Yep. So we're gonna put on the Armor Slayer. No, definitely not worth it. I was hoping I could try and like poke at the mage, but alas.
Any customers?
And I can move down here. I think for now, I want to keep everybody kind of equal between the two sides, so that way they don't get stuck on one end. You can sit here, you can sit here.
How
Cedal should be like
mysterious.
right in the middle.
Right away.
Okay, let's see how this goes. No hit. Lamau. Interesting. They didn't attack Louis? Okay. Alright, well this should be, yeah, you melt to Hortensia, no problem. Badge decks, luck, okay. Fine for now. These two cannot reach, so I think we're safe to push forward with Alir. Wait. Somebody can. Ah, into that spot, yes. You are a paladin, right? So Armor Slayer doesn't count? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, then we can have somebody poke to finish it off. And then Alir ideally should survive against the axe unit. 33 minus 19. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm curious as to why they didn't try to poke at Louis. But okay. This works out. That does hurt Anna. I really hope she dodges, but it's a 51. Okay, sure, girly. Just crit on a 3%. That's my daughter. Now I'm curious. him. Aww. If I do 9 damage there, that leaves it with 42 HP. That's exactly enough. Okay. With this amount of damage, we can get our first stack of Speed Taker on Annette.
Let's have some fun. Serves you right.
Wait, she doesn't have the bond for it right away. Fuck, I didn't think about that. That's on me. Okay. This is a bit of a doozy down here. I think I'm just gonna have Chloe come and help solve this problem. She can double with the flame lance. That's pretty good. Gonna be so real with you. Cannot plink that. Alright. We're definitely going to need the Radiant Bow to do any damage to these guys. So I'm gonna have him sit here, 84 avoid. Hopefully that'll be enough to pull somebody in. Nobody has a physic, so you wouldn't be able to heal earlier. I guess Cedal just stays here for now. Again, I don't want him too far away from anyone. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Look what you made.
1% hit chance, Lamal. I was worried for nothing.
That was a cinch.
Okay, flyers are now safe on the right. Ah! Luckily, yeah, this isn't a defend map. This is a defeat Ike for the objective. So it doesn't really matter if they manage to poke extra holes other than just, it makes it harder to funnel things. Okay. I should probably just kill you. So that way we can open up the south.
Simple enough.
Because now Alir can come around here. Oh, the chain guard. Oh, I forgot about you. She does 23 damage per hit. Even with the chain guard, I think we're fine. Now, we do take retaliation damage. If they hit a 6%, I think we're good. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I would love the strength, but everything else, real good. Excellently done. Okay, this seems to be a situation where I just have to give this to Fagato for the Armor Knight. More chain guards, motherfucker. Because Yunaka can't burst through. If she could, then we could have Fagato just instantly nuke this guy. No, never mind. The chain guard. Can we Elf Thundering get the kill? Yes, we can.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
And she printed money. Let's go. Okay, so moving out here would be dangerous in terms of Elf Fire and Steel Sword. 84. Yunaka probably can't live that without the fog cloud. Have fun, guys.
No escape from you.
Nice job, Fugato. We'd love to see a 6% crit. On our side, that is. Okay, I would have loved some strength or magic, but I will take everything else.
And now it is the mage's choice about who to fight, so that's fine. You're kind of useless, but you are a physics staff. You're gonna be annoying if I let you live.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Not that I use you for combat. Damn, cannot kill without a crit. Well, come on. Give me a Killer Lance crit. Damn it. Alright. That was a 31%.
Fine by me.
This left side is looking a little sparse. Killer Lance not living up to its name. Alas, it is not. That spin he did with the spear was really fun. I like that. Alright, healing up to full. Healing up. Ah, there's more. Okay. You know what? I should have expected reinforcements. I'm pretty sure the original map had reinforcements. Oh. We're not strong enough to take them out. I think we need to pull back. They have 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nobody can one round them. We'd be like, I may be in a suit of anime plate armor, but he's still way too slow to hit me. True. Steel Lance, Steel Sword. I think Ilyana is up here. So, hang on. I'm gonna unmark you. Mark you instead. Yes, we can just have Panette swoop around and kill. Then she'll pull aggro, but it's fine. She should stay on an axe.
Hell yeah!
That was a 47% crit rate and she didn't get it. Oy. Oh no, damage. Okay, I think I'm actually going to Iron Great Lance because it'll push him down 1. And then now that he's been pushed down 1, my people up here can be danced into killing that guy. Nope, come on. There we go.
You're my hero.
And now you're basically guaranteed a kill. Yeah, no matter what she does, she kills here. It's all with the same hit rate, too. Neat. Keeping the Flame Lance on for now.
A right and proper end.
Okay. Now this guy's gonna run into Panette, and she will take some damage. She's got an attack of 29, defensive 15. She's not as tanky as I would want her to be as a Wyvern, but that's okay. 14 is still not that bad. Okay, and now up here, I think we just like pull back entirely. Freeze, fracture, silence. No point in freezing or fracturing or anything. So now we wait for them to funnel themselves into this area. You have a steel sword. Run through. Used to attack an adjacent foe, then move to the space opposite that foe. That should be fine, even if it was to be used on Yunaka. Alright, now she just kills hands down.
You're dead.
Bonk!
I'll do my best.
Can't kill with a longbow, but it's still good. I don't want to put Anna in range of the sword unit. She'll take too much damage because she's squishy. So I think I'm going to move her over here just so she's ready to help either left or bottom side.
You looking down on me? I'm sorry.
Nice job,
you had
Panette.
to see that.
Strength, dex, HP. I would have loved some speed, but it's okay. Oh no, it begins.
My turn now.
Okay, Ike has a very special gimmick he can do on this map, and we'll see it in like a turn or two. Okay, while we're here...
That's simply wonderful.
Very nice. I know it's a mend staff, so it's guaranteed to heal pretty well. There's another magic level. But it's good that she can get her back up from below. Now, it does counteract her passive. Oh, no, it doesn't. As long as unit's HP stays below max. That's perfect for her then.
With elegance.
But I don't want her pulling that attack from the L Thunder, because it's gonna hurt. Do I bother pushing out here for 1,000 gold? Probably not. Okay, luckily, Anna nukes these guys.
Come again.
Oh, I see. We already have reinforcement spawns with this skill, Void Curse. Foes do not earn experience fighting this unit. I forgore. It's only the original units here that will count for anything. Well,
Just
good to remember that. Radiant bow, longbow, radiant bow it is. And now we kill you. Okay, now you are definitely in range to hurt her. Yes, you are. Okay, how do I fix this? Putting a layer down here is not the solution. And I would really prefer to save my dance. Louis doesn't have reposition, and it doesn't either. I'll try pulling you by just hitting you with a hand axe. And I can poke you.
I'll begin.
Oh, come on, Louis. I was just saying, wow, you're so reliable. Meanwhile, okay. Okay. I think I have to leave Seedal in range of a single spear hit. He should live in order to get Anna out of there. We're going to mend.
Thank you.
I guess I could have chain guarded to make sure that she could eat a hit anyway, but nah. She's in range of 2 attacks. Not worth it. Okay, he lives. It's not pretty, but he lives. Ike's on his way. You might think he's gonna be going around. This is an object. It's not going to be here next turn. Okay. I really don't want to put Louis in range of the L Thunder, so I think it's gonna Steel Lance there. Because nobody else up here should be able to reach. Entire map feature counts as a single breakable object. Just watch and wait. Just watch and wait. Definitely sounds like a choice. That's map design for ya. Okay, let's get this money while we can. What do you have? When unit is healed by staff, all adjacent allies also recover 50% of the HP that the unit recovered. Niche, but okay. I'm gonna have Fogado take care of you. Yes, cool. He has the most movement, so he's gonna be easiest to reposition next turn. Okay, you go there. You get mended.
Cheers!
Destiny
and
awaits.
Then you can dance.
Cute again.
Ooh, I might have wanted to dance Anna. Oh, no. Anna doesn't need dancing. Haha, she can just kill a man. If you could just not get hit by a spear, that'd be great, Anna. Darn it.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Okay, well, that's why we danced for Hortensia, so that way we can mend, and there you go, she's back at full.
Just what I needed.
All right.
Okay, here we go! Surprise!
I don't know. That is that.
The fort's gone! Yup, that's definitely meant to shock you on your first time playing, because at least for me, I was the one going, oh yeah, I'll use the fortress for safety, I'm totally fine. Oh no, Ilyana's moving. Okay, I'm fine, I'm safe here. No, you're not safe here. You're never safe here. Okay, so we need to somehow break through and kill Ilyana, or we need to just fucking retreat. And I think the answer is fucking retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Louis's not going to be able to retreat out of harm's way from Ilyana, but it's fine. Like, these bows can't do any damage to him. Ike really said no fort for you. True! Okay, now the issue is, if we deal with all of these people coming at us in any maneuverable way, Ike is there. With his 30 fucking defense.
Whatever
Now,
you
the good
need.
news is, he still has relatively low hit rates, and by relatively low, I mean nothing that Yunaka can't handle with the Dragon Bane. So I'm just gonna see how she does. Great Ether only works when he activates it, so if he's gonna run forward to try and hit us, he's not gonna be able to use Great Ether. Wrath and Resolve. That's scary, though. That's scary. Like, if that took 2 or 3 turns, that would be one thing, but he just showed an entire map feature for the lulz. Uh-huh! We like Ike! Also, I really need you to be able to kill this guy. So that way we're not getting surprised by anything from the south. Darn. Okay, I was hoping she wouldn't get hit, but it's okay. 51% be like. Mending her again.
Thanks.
Ooh, excellent level, Hortensia.
I will not lose.
Okay, you know what? If a Silver Knight's gonna go fight you, it's okay. Go ahead and mend her because she'll get back into high crit range after taking a hit.
You saved me.
Apparently Anna's terrible at coin flips. I'm terrible at coin flips, let's be real. Okay, ooh, you can still reach if you go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep. Alright, you are going to use a vulnerary, even though it's your last one. And you're just gonna sit here, and we're gonna see how this turn goes. He can't hit her! Now, Ragnell is a 1 to 2 range weapon, and that's not good. Ooh, that's 26 damage. God damn it, Louis! I would have loved it if you could have hit that. You know, that would be so great. I'm paying for my good luck from earlier. That's what it is. Okay, objective 1. Kill Ilyana to get the L Thunder, because I really want that for my mages. Objective 2, survive. Yunaka, I would have loved to crit for 1 more damage! It's a good thing this is a kill Ike map. Okay, if I just he has 100% hit, he kills Ilyana. Do it.
And so your tale ends.
This is going well. Yeah. Ah, well, that's how I describe this. 1,000 money is not worth it. Okay. By Elfire, I can only move you out of the way. I have to move you out of the way for my friends here. Oh boy, she printed money. Okay. If I can get this spot open, then I can at least start getting some extra things. He hurts, and he has a crit chance. It is much better for her to use the Flame Lance. Okay, alright,
Chloe, don't get crit. I will rewind for you if you get crit. But please don't. Cool. I have my goddess dance. That's a 20% crit rate. The chip is very nice, along with the extra poison stacks. I think I have to go for it.
Excuse me.
Very nice. The more poison on him, the better. Okay, who else do I want to make sure can move again? Because that's why I'm doing all this. I'm committing all these resources because I'm gonna goddess dance.
Nice.
Fogado,
nice.
maybe? Radiant bow damage would be useful. Does Ike count as armored? Yes.
Of course.
If I try to hit you with a hammer, what happens? Nothing! Nothing is what happens. Oh no. Do you have a focus band? No, she just can't deal enough damage. Even the silver sword, she can't deal enough damage. The hammer is boosted by effective damage. She just can't do enough. Oh my god. Just double checking. There is no focus band, right? Okay, no, there is no focus band. Okay, if I shining radiant bow you, that's spicy damage. That's spicy damage. I could move Hortensia here, but she almost certainly dies on the retaliation. I don't think there's any point in trying to use her for the fight. So if that's the case, Fogado is my best bet. I will have him Radiant Bow here, I think. I can't get the... Okay. No, but if I Goddess Dance him here, he does more damage due to the stat +3 boost from the Goddess Dance, so... I use Hortensia to finish this off? Do I even have to? No, it's a Void Curse unit. Can I hit you? Womp womp. Really wish I could find a way to finish off that health bar. Such a shame. She just doesn't have enough damage. Okay. Just killed this guy to move him out of the way, I guess.
Talk about a good time.
And now it's Alir's turn to dance.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And you know what? To further help myself, I think I'm going to engage with Yunaka. And if I do that, she kills with the chain attack bonus from Chloe. Do I Torrential Roar instead for the free damage? Because that would also apply Dreadful Aura. I don't think anybody's issue is a hit rate, though. Okay. I'll do it for the extra bond, I guess. We just need Chloe to hit her chain attack. Please hit her crit chain attack. Yes. Okay. Health bar 1 down. Speed defense res, we take those. Alright, now if I really wanted, I could extend this out another turn, but Louis would die instantly. I think. Maybe not. Louis wouldn't die, Chloe would. Radiant Bow is just enough to kill. Hellfire is enough to kill, and he doesn't have a crit chance right now because he can't proc resolve. Hang on, time to try and get some experience out of this as much as I can at least. Okay, Panette, what if you just crit right now?
You looking down on me?
Okay. That's 1,000 gold. We have the El Thunder. Nice dodge, Hortensia. Hello, AKG. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I see some slime walls have been redeemed. Wah, 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 wah. There you go. There's your slime walls. You've caught me in the middle of a boss fight, but I'm feeling good enough where I can fuck around and get more money / experience. So I think we're pretty good. These are my Void Curse units. Posture check. Don't you worry, I'm sitting up straight. I'm scared. Okay, these guys are all real units as well. Just confirming. You kill with 100% hit rate even if you don't get the chain attack. Alright, you also kill with 100% hit rate even if you don't get the chain attack. So I can use Chloe and fuck around a little bit. Now, she's not going to be able to outspeed anybody here is the issue. She can outspeed the Halberdier. Still can't kill, though. Just not strong enough. Alright, it was a nice little blink. Who do I give it to? Anna, because she needs the experience more. So Fugato, you can just finish off this guy.
Excuse me.
Glad we met.
Alright! Success!
That's on me.
Nice dodge, Anna.
It was a good fight.
That's right, Anna's the MVP because I'm favoring her in every single interaction.
Great work. You overcame the trial well.
Thank you, Ike.
You should know that going forward, the fighting's gonna get more intense.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's important to remember that you're a leader, and you must not give in to the pressure. In this war, there can be no retreat.
You're right. If we run away, the world will be covered in darkness. But I worry that fighting this hard may be too much for everyone. Or too much for me.
There are people who need your help. Don't worry. You're more than capable. And when it seems your spirit might
Yeah,
break,
Alir is
it's the
very
bonds you
short.
forge that will win the day.
I'll hold your words in my heart.
It doesn't help that Ike is
Don't
floating
worry.
though, and he's also
it looks like
naturally
you've
tall, so
forgotten
he's
it,
got several
I'll be
different
there
things
to
to help him
remind
be
you.
much taller.
You'll be by my side? Always?
Always.
Thank you, Ike. I'm glad to know you're here with me.
Alright, bond up. Okay, honestly, went better than I thought it would for Ike's. I could maybe get away with trying Corin's, even though I'm under the level recommended for it, but I don't have time for that today. Meow, meow, meow. I don't think he's there with you. What's that supposed to mean? Yes, I know he's a ghost. I can finally get one of the eagles! Yay! We missed our chance last time because we didn't have the upgraded Brodia area, so we couldn't take all the animals with us, but that has changed. Alright, Ike is the only one with unique dialogue.
Ah.
Father taught me the way of the sword. To think I'd lose, still got a lot to learn. I mean, maybe it doesn't help that you were using an axe at first, but then you did lose with the Ragnell, so you know what? Get good. Ike? More like Schmike. Or whatever. Alright, now we're gonna end stream with running around the Somniel doing all of our usual cleanup. Hey, excuse me. Thank you. Shouldn't take too long. Because the paralogues are so short, you don't normally have a lot of time to build up supports between them. And we're at the point in the game where we're building up, like, less fast up supports than we are the slow ones. Or fewer fast supports. Because, like, in most Fire Emblem games, they have different growths for the support conversations that can be used. People who are meant to get along very well will normally have faster support growths than people who might not necessarily be attached to each other already. Like, for example, I want to say in Fates, for example, the lords and their retainers will always have a super fast support growth with each other. I'm pretty sure the same thing applies here. Oops, I'm not gonna feed my dog beef. I'm gonna feed my dog an apple, and it's not going to poison it. The beef is too rare for you. I'm sorry, Sami. Yeah, your dog. Ah, close enough. Some weird dog cat thing. I guess, like, with the blue and white coloring, you could argue it looks vaguely similar to Doraemon. So, cat would be more apt, but nah.
Ah, yes.
Pet-shaped creature, indeed.
Feel
Alright,
free to
don't
come
need to steal
again.
ingots for now. Nope. There we go. Spirit gem, iron ingot, silver ingot. 2 silvers? 3 silvers! We take those. Good job, dogs. You're earning your keep. You survive another day. And by survive, I mean you don't get put into the stables like everybody else. You're back! Welcome back, Nishoba! I'm gonna be ending stream soon, but you're just in time to see me do some post-map wrap-up. Some conversations and the like. Adept book, shielding art, iron blade, novice book. Okay, not a lot of good stuff there, but at least the adept book is nice. Villainous laugh for Devlin from the movie Master of Disguise? Oh, I don't know who that is. I guess I could try looking it up. You got anything perhaps more familiar to me? You would do a sinister laugh and then fart? Oh, well, definitely not going to do that then. Yeah, you can pick something else though. Or I can refund you your points, either way. Chocolate bar sword. Ah, you're so silly. I'm running out of things to throw away. That's not good. Take this meal. And this, vulnerary. That's probably fine for now. It's not going to transform into anything good, but we tried. Anna's cooking. I think she's just okay at it. That's not the end of the world. Figured that would be the outcome. Just do whatever. How about my favorite anime villainess? Let's see. I actually don't really watch a lot of shows that have villainesses, despite the fact that I've got that as a point redeem. I think the last one I even watched that had a villainess is there's a new show coming out this season, which I've fallen behind on a little bit, but it's like observation log of a villainess or something. Fiance's observation log or something like that. Basically, it's from the male lead perspective of the guy who's normally got the backstory of being engaged to the villainess. And the villainess reincarnates early, and she has her memories early, and she keeps trying to tell him, oh no, like, these things are going off course, and so he's solving all the problems she brings up because he's so effortlessly talented. But the joke is that, like, she keeps on expecting herself to be evil when she's obviously not, and he's the one who's actually very much like, I don't care about anything except she's amusing, so I'm going to keep on helping her out. A cute enough concept. But she doesn't really laugh like that. Do any of these characters have silly laughs? No, somehow. Like, none of them has a signature laugh. I would hate to give you the standard oh ho ho. Yes, I know, Goldmare, you always talk about hot springs. I need to stop running in front of people. They keep talking too much. I'll run up here. Nobody's up here. Never mind, Saleen's up here. I'll run up here. Nobody's up here. Yeah, I can't think of any, like, distinctive laughs for you. Should look up the Master Disguise laugh at some point. Perhaps not, if that's the type of humor that they're going for it. It seems like it's not up my alley. Here, I will at least give you a classic oh ho ho Ojo-sama laugh, because that's the only thing I can think of, since that's what normally, like, villainess characters and the like would use anyway. I think the only anime villainess you like currently doesn't even laugh. Exactly, right? They're losing their roots a little bit. But alright, here you go. You think you can engage in toilet humor with someone like me? As if... There you go.
Stretching your legs? Good for you.
It's the divine welcome.
Alright. Anna, make me some food. Who am I eating with? I already have a B rank with Ivy. Have I spent much time with Marin? No. You know what? Marin and Panette have a support. Oh, no. Chloe, for sure. Candied fruits, fruit smoothie, apple compote, orange marmalade, veggie sticks. Well, we're doing the candied fruits.
This merchant is also a great chef. I don't like knives much, but I'll do my best. I'd put this up against any...
I'd like to feed some to my wolf, if that's okay.
No, Marin, you can't give wolves or dogs fruit. That's not good for them. Standard C rank. You know what? I'll take the speed +2. Alright, to the arena. Oh, the whole pick your laugh and say, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, well, if it's a laugh, I don't know. And if it's also going to be something that's, like, gross or weird in any way, then obviously no. I wouldn't indulge that, regardless. Every time you went to a steakhouse, you ordered a steak and they said, no steak, pick something else.
Apologies in advance for the devastation.
I think you're the one getting devastated.
Yeah. Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
Excellent level! I do want the speed, but she got magic, defense, res. She's a little bit bulkier now. Let's go. Okay, Annette's pretty close to a level. Here, I'll give one to Panette.
I am Panette, Royal Soldier of Solm.
I have been waiting for this.
Sorry, Vander, you fell off.
Continue to improve.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
Ooh, she didn't get speed, but she did get build. Build is very good for her, because she uses axes, which are heavy weapons. I think I'm gonna go Louis for this last one.
I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
I'm Lynn.
Oh, I'm
Get
so
ready.
sorry, Lynn. Yeah.
Victory is yours, but I won't lose next time.
She got bodied.
How satisfying.
It's a lady. Everybody run. What do you mean run? Hi, Zax. Welcome in. Are you guys allergic to women on the internet? I thought we were past this. Come on. It's been how many years since the internet was invented? Surely you can handle a little bit of having a woman in your presence. Yes, Hortensia's base skill is big personality. I want to say... what does it do? I always forget. When unit uses a healing staff, grants range +1. I forgot about that. It's really good with her class skill, which has a chance of preserving staff uses. Let's see. We've ordered our food. We did our emblem training. Not emblem. We did our arena training. I could do some emblem training. Hang on. Who has SP to burn? Marin's almost out 2,000. That's usually good for something expensive. As is Rosado? Ooh. Okay. Is there anybody I'd like to reclass first and foremost? I don't think so. I guess I could make Gold Mary instead of a hero halberdier for the pincer attack. It's not very good for her speed, though. So I honestly think I'd rather keep her as a hero. Yeah, everybody's fine for me. She says to the guy marrying a lady she plays Splatfest with. I mean, yeah, I know. Don't you worry, I haven't forgotten that you guys are engaged. How could I forget about engagements when I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage? Are halberds even in this game? I don't think you've seen any of them before. I don't think they're a weapon on their own. I think there might be a weapon in the spear category that has the look of one. No, either axe or weapon. Silver Lance, Javelin, Rider's Bane, Killer Lance. Killer Lance is vaguely halberd shaped. Same thing with the Flame Lance. No, no proper halberd. Alright, let's go ahead and view some supports. We've got Chloe and Fragato. Okay.
You slept for 1,000 years. And when you woke, you were thrust into battle against the forces of evil.
Ah, yes,
You're the
fairy tale
absolute
worship.
Picture of a fairy tale hero.
Am I?
Oh yes. One doesn't meet people as extraordinary as you every day. Yours is not the average person's life. You are fated for exhilaration and excitement. Oh, how I wish it were mine.
I don't know.
What? Why not?
There are many burdens I must bear, and while I don't regret this life, you're absolutely right that my days will never be considered average. Sometimes, average seems like
Sorry,
it
I
might
had
not
to
be so
water
bad.
my new supplement.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I was just so swept up in my own desire for a fairy tale life, I didn't stop to consider how someone already living one might feel.
You don't have to apologize, Chloe. I know you didn't mean anything by it.
I still feel a little guilty, though. Oh, I know! I'll bring you a special delicious treat as an apology. There's this rare pickled deep-sea fish I've been into. It's sour enough to knock you flat. I'll go fetch some right now. You're gonna love it.
No need. Really. I'm getting queasy enough just picturing it.
Yep, that support starts with her watching you sleep, then it starts with her talking about her fairy tale obsession, and it has to just throw in her strange food tastes, just running through the gauntlet of all of her weird quirks.
Fogato, I want to thank you and the Sentinels for your hard work today.
Hard? That was nothing. We didn't have to resolve a single quarrel, and there were barely any corrupted around. I only wish every day was like this.
You're so easygoing, all the time. That must be why your people love you so much. As your ally, I certainly enjoy working with someone so unflappable.
Unflappable, huh? Ooh, I think I feel a blush coming on. But thanks for the compliment. How about we grab dinner together sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you, me, and some hard-hitting questions. Like, who is your very best friend, and why?
That's pretty personal.
You could tell me a super secret wish. You know, one you're too embarrassed to reveal.
No, that's even worse. Look, as much as I enjoy your devil-may-care attitude, the banter is a bit much.
You'd rather I be all boring and serious? Nah, that wouldn't be me if I wasn't a rascal.
I suppose you're right. It is hard to imagine you without that carefree personality of yours. It may be your most likable trait.
So I sure wonder where that conversation's gonna go. Anyways, Cito and Chloe. I didn't realize I have a
Spirit
sport.
of the cards, cast your divine light so that I may see the correct path forward.
Cito, I heard you shouting. What's going on?
Oh, Chloe. I'm in the middle of a very important reading.
You yell when you're reading?
Look at this. Right here, before me. Meat sizzling on the fire, dripping and juicy. Oh, how tempting. But my dancing will be less than disciplined if I let my passion for savory flavors rule me. My body is my instrument. I must be vigilant. So, here I sit, consulting the cards.
Sounds like fun. Well, what did the cards tell you?
As much as it pains me to say, it appears I'm not destined to eat this meat.
More from me, then.
Moon and stars. I thought you'd protest at least a little bit. Oh well, go ahead. Though must you enjoy it so much?
Man, this guy
Thanks
is
for the meal,
ruined when
Cito.
there's like an
Next
entire
time,
army
it'll
of
be my
big
treat.
eaters around.
If you say so. Sounds delicious.
Consulting the cards that apparently don't have any actual models. Yep, they couldn't be bothered. I think you can see the illustrations for them in the fortune-telling
wrong,
house, but
Princess
it hasn't been
Hortensia?
dark in-game, so I haven't been able to see it.
Yeah, I get it now. You've got a whole other kind of charm.
Oh.
I do?
Yeah. It's like an aura of sophistication. Maturity. Like you could be anyone's mom. I like that. I want it. I've already mastered cuteness. I need to add to my repertoire. I mean, I'm sure I'll develop an aura of maternal sophistication as I get older, but why should I have to wait? You have it now, so I should have it now too.
I guess so.
I'm glad you agree, Chloe, because I demand you accompany me for observation. Once I see how
Hortensia,
it's
I'm
done, I'll
sorry,
be able
it's
to steal,
just not possible.
I mean, learn the technique myself.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but okay. I'm honored if someone as cute as you thinks I'm sophisticated, though.
Excellent! Wait, really? You don't mind that I just up and demanded this out of the blue?
Oh no, I don't mind at all. It's all part of your cuteness.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. How do you do that?
I see Hortensia also knows the appeal of an older woman. You know what? We respect it. Alas, girlie, there is no way you're going to be able to learn that charm. Not until you mature a little bit. Oh, only somebody who fully embodies a bratty cuteness can go up to someone and be like, accompany me and let me learn how to be like you, you know? It's cute, don't you worry. Just, it's a far cry from the sophistication that you're seeking. Alright, pool sign. Can't tell if Seal is being comedic with his self-discipline or if he's straying into self-destructive behavior. I think it's meant to be that it's comedic as opposed to self-destructive. He's a dancer, so I think the idea is he's not looking to put on bulk, like muscle bulk for his protein. He's meant to be like a more, oh, I guess the closest description is waifish style of dancer. Like, they still gave him defined muscles because they can't do that in an anime game. But as far as I know, he's meant to be slim, slender, elegant. You know, he's supposed to cut like a mysterious, striking figure in the moonlight type thing. And you don't really get that if you are a muscular dancer. Like, he wants the more androgynous feminine style. So that's why he avoids meat, is my understanding. Because he wants to avoid bulking up. Because a dancer like him will bulk up if he has the right protein. I already used this, so did I do everything? No, hang on. Orchard, there we go. Alright. You know what? Let's, since this is the end of stream, I'm gonna do my strength training and I'll even throw in some fishing and we can just chat. Now, I do think, speaking of the self-destructive behavior, I do think that would be a very interesting character flaw, but as far as I've seen, it's for laughs. Tamara makes big meaty dishes and he goes, no, I want meat, but I can't. Hmm? He finds another meat dish and Chloe goes, tee-hee, I'll eat it. And he goes, aw, man, I mean, sure, yeah, whatever, I don't care.
Looking good.
His introduction has him being clearly rather disciplined individual when it comes to his interests, so hopefully just for the joke. Yeah. Even a serious character in this game can't get away without having a joke made at their expense.
Looking good. You've got this. Perfect.
Like, I think the last character that was taken fully seriously was Queen Ev. Because, like, I don't know about you, but the second King Morion goes, I'm not gonna bring my ring, it's not honorable. I'm sitting here going, alright, here we go. And then they still make him look surprised when Hyacinth brings out the Lin ring. It's like, what do you mean you're surprised? What the fuck, dude? This is an invasion.
You've got this.
So, like, for me, that ended up turning him into a bit of a joke. And then Hyacinth was made into a joke the second he got chomped. Like, not in terms of, like, funny haha joke, but in terms of, like, I can't take this character seriously anymore, even though he's meant to be a serious character. Yeah, the guy who got turned into a zombie. Like, they set up so many interesting ideas with his nation. Don't go into any of them, and then have him immediately get got and zombified. So can't really take that seriously. Can't really take Hyacinth seriously. Lumera is already dead. Like, Alir has a mom who was very sweet and cute. I say cute. She was as sophisticated as Hortensia put it. But she was there for like 3 chapters before she just dropped dead. It was a sick-ass introduction with her though, because she had the Sigurd ring, so she ran from halfway across the map to fuck up one of your units in her intro map. It was neat. It was a training battle, really, so like nobody died permanently in that, but it was still a neat map. But she's dead. And the cutscene with her death takes so long. It's like a full-on 5-10 minute cutscene between the two of them as she's supposed to lay dying in Alir's arms. It's crazy. So that is a bit of a joke in and of itself, to me at least, because like, it's not, again, it's not purposefully being comedic, but the fact that they genuinely think that they can have like a 5-minute on your deathbed cutscene with the woman that you just met 2 chapters ago and have it like have any emotional resonance, to me that makes it into a joke.
Mess something up?
No, you didn't, Alchrist. I'm just here to fish.
Of course.
You couldn't
Pick
take
a
Hyacinth
rod.
seriously from his introduction, right?
Where were you thinking?
Alright, any good puddles? I have a better rod. They all look to be the same. Your introduction to him anyway. What was your introduction to him? Was it the cutscene where he got devoured? Because again, you know, hard to take him seriously when that happens.
Now!
No, no. No. Okay, cool. So yeah, Alfred and Salene's mother, Queen Ev, I think is the last one who I can actually take seriously, because she has this cool thing of like, no, I'm not gonna tell you where the ring is. You can do whatever you want to me. And then the villains figure out that her children have it, and she's like, oh no, but she still doesn't crack. Oh wait, no. Wait, never mind. Tamara and Fogato's mother, she also has the cool, like, doesn't matter what you do to me, but they are definitely introduced as a joke, and then you flip it into taking them seriously. Oh, come here. Come here. No, come here, come here. God. I can barely get it back into the safe range for a little bit. Stop regaining your HP! Why is this so much harder? Oh, okay.
I suppose fishing
It's
isn't
just another
all
fucking
about
trout.
results.
Oh god.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
Yeet. It was them wandering into the evil church of campy plot events and going, "Gas, the zombie dude is now a zombie. We're totally going to kill you for this." And asked if he failed to ascend to Lichhood. Yeah, he already looks like he's half dead with his character design. And then they killed him immediately after.
I suppose fishing isn't all
Samar
about
crab.
results.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
Yeet. Here, I thought that trout was the river guardian from P4. Oh, no.
Now!
I'm just kind of bad at the fishing minigame. Because the way that you pull the fish back in from the outer range is by angling your control stick, and I feel like I always am misjudging the angle.
A stunning performance. I'm impressed. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Alright, just a couple more. Well, then once this is done, I have got to go.
Now!
Oh, it's a big one. No!
Left!
I'm trying! I am pushing left!
One more try. Do you want to keep going?
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you. I was pushing back and to the left. And it just either wasn't registering it or what. I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at it. Alright, does it still count as a fishing? It still says I have 2 more, so it doesn't penalize you for letting the fish get away at least.
But I must go. It's 3 p.m. That was my cutoff for the day. So next time, I don't know if we'll do more paralogues. I think we'll probably do chapter 17. And that's gonna be a doozy, so get ready for that. But for now, that's it. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming on Friday. It depends on how I'm feeling when I get back after driving 2 hours or so from the graduation and all of that, after spending time with my family for the next 3 days. So I will keep you guys posted in the Discord. Otherwise, enjoy your week. I hope you guys have a great day, great time, etc., etc. Good luck with work if you still have to worry about that for today. And if I'm not streaming Friday, I will still see you Saturday, Sunday. So we at least have that. But if I am streaming Friday, I will also keep you in the loop as to what game I'm playing, since I'm not sure I'll want to play Dark Souls even if I do stream. For now, I am going to raid out real quick, and then raid and run. I hate to do it, but I am going to raid out. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Jal was here earlier, and he's streaming Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons on his big quest to play every Zelda game. So hopefully he's having fun with it. Let's go raid him. As usual, the raid message is going to be get luck bombed. You can use any of the channel emotes you have access to. If you've got the subscriber emotes, I always like to use hyper mode, but any other channel emote works as well that you have access to with me. I usually default to the clover if I'm not using hyper mode. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys this weekend. Bye.